Hello? Anybody here, boys? How are we doing this evening? Let me hop on disc.
This is the comp we have. That means strict would DPS.
Plus DK Inc.
I don't know if you know plus DK. I think what we might do.
Has anyone killed this without 2 DKs?
Actually, chat, I want to see if I can,
Like, not 2 DK tanks, but like, as in just like 2 DKs in
for
general.
sub-rogues, what do they run? I know they run Ventier, but like, do they run...
Today, probably.
You can sort by that, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
So with extra 5 seconds downstairs, it's probably
Finality.
not
Quite a lot of people run Kyrian
be
apparently for
tight,
this
but
fight.
It's probably not as big of a
Oh, I'm not worried about downstairs.
Well,
I was worried
that-
about second intermission when we don't have loss. Second.
Okay, I think I got the right soul binds and stuff.
Unless we just straight up beat it, I guess.
Hi, boys, how doing? Welcome back.
Weren't we like below 50
Raid
with
stream
that constant
tonight,
energy,
boys.
like the hospital last week?
Yeah.
So like we're
We'll see Andy fall tonight so we
like,
could
I
see,
think the second is not even gonna be that long.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We'd have to beat the second set ads in intermission too, because I think that would be a nightmare.
so we
Without-
could see maybe Lord of Dread, maybe Regulon tonight.
Yeah, but there's other things we could do there,
I think it's possible.
right? Like, we could fucking Typhoons and the Binds, and like Typhoons and the Ursols. We could group those ads. We just have to use our brains here a little bit. What's gonna suck? Alright, so for Kingsmore Group 1. God, it's gonna blow ass.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Through the DK.
Hopefully we get it down. Because they did get nerfed.
DK.
We can start here in a bit, boys. Watch your bedtime, work at 7 hours. All good, all good. All good. You are fine, fam.
Decrypt DK pod.
I'll post in here.
I mean, that's
if
an option.
we
Decrypt
down
is
him.
Legit DK tonight. He was a DK main. I think
Doo-doo,
it's
doo-doo,
DK's
doo-doo,
270.
doo-doo.
That's definitely an option.
So it looks like we're looking for a death knight tonight, boys. Trying to see if we'll be able to
Decrypt in this one.
maybe bring in more people. Best of luck to you guys. Yo, thanks so much, fam. Appreciate it so much, Ryan. Thank you. Hope you're having a good one, man. For me to work at 7 hours. Yeah, take your time, get some sleep, man. It's just a side stream. It's just a bonus thing. The raid streams are just a bonus thing. If you guys can't show up for them, man, work on your sleep. Make sure to take care of yourselves, man, first. What's up? The update in Prague? So the update is we're stuck with Andy boy. We've been on Anduin for like a couple of days, though this week he got nerfed. I can bring up exactly what got nerfed. We haven't seen much of Anduin Prague. Not a lot. To give you an idea, like where we have been, we got past intermission 1 and we have seen intermission 2 for like a good half a second. And then all of us died because we messed up the phase 2 mechanic. But we haven't seen phase 2 or a clean phase 2 at all. We've seen a kind of cleanish phase 1 and a decent like phase 2 stuff. But yeah, nothing crazy.
What I'm thinking is, if you don't have a DK for the first group,
Vendor in the upper ring of Orbis has some season 2 M plus stuff for you to test. Feel free up. Yo, let's go, dude. Yeah, new Affix, man. All that's happening.
Yeah,
So
3
tonight we
builds
also
have
got a nerf video.
only one blood DK.
Tonight we got some nerfs on this boss.
So it is possible.
We got nerfs on Anduin, Regulon. I don't know how to say his name. And then Jailer and Zoval.
like how
We got Anduin blasphemy duration is going to be up to 12 seconds for difficulties. That's like the circle where you got either the purple circle or the yellow. What's up, AJ? How you doing, man? Hope you have a good one, my guy. And Lost Soul, this is where you go under in the Kingsmorn phase. That lasts 5 seconds longer, which will give everybody who goes down a little bit more freedom. So the reason why they added this one is you got to kill. So when you go down in the Kingsbane, you get adds that show up, and you got to kill those adds to bring everybody back up from under. So you got to kill the adds. Sometimes for us it took a little bit longer, but the extra 5 seconds gave the guys upstairs a little bit more time to take down the adds, so we don't have to worry about it too much. Wicked Star will not target only one player instead of 2 players. What's up, Laura? How you doing, fam? Hope you have a good one. Yeah, so Wicked Stars are pretty big. It only target one person, so it's not going to be like people having to split. It's going to be much easier to manage them. Much safer for the rest of the group. Players allow invalid targets to blast me for 20 seconds after you come up. So you can come up a lot earlier if you want to. Nuke down the ads down below, come up, and you don't have to worry about blasphemies in the circles. Also, Grim Reflections reduce health, which is going to make it much easier to kill them. And when Nerfs feels, let's go. I know, right? Dude, they're really trying to fill out that Hall of Fame for Alliance. There's only like 11 guilds that got the Hall of Fame and like 130 plus stuck on Anduin. So they are nerfing Andy. They're nerfing Regulon, they're nerfed the Jailer. They're trying to nerf him in order to get more Alliance guilds at Hall of Fame. I feel like they're really linking a lot of the Hall of Fame with Alliance to 925. I think they're waiting until we get 100 Alliance guilds, and then they'll release 925 with the cross faction. Because I'm sure they don't want to have cross faction kind of messing with everything else. Chat, I gotta go grab a soda real quick. I gotta get something to drink, something to wet the whistle. BRB, you're free to listen to the strats. Be right back, gang. Real quick.
Information about the adds giving energy, more energy downstairs. They don't.
Yeah, if that was the case, I wouldn't be sweating this at all, because we would just hard see like CC 2 of them and just like go to town. It just would require Swart, Izzo, and Billy and Izzo to be like really top notch upstairs.
We're back. What's up, Warlock? How you doing, my man? Only 2 more years until Alliance closes. I know.
Yeah,
there might have to be even more nerfs for the Anduin and all these bosses for Alliance to get it down. It just shows you like the difference between Alliance and Horde, man. It's not even like a skill difference. It's like the social difference of top end guilds are just Horde, man.
It's like 270.
It's a social issue. It's like even if you were to buff Alliance ratios, it wouldn't be enough. It's crazy. But I'm hoping it'll change once they cross faction 1 year after the nerfs, maybe. Well, hopefully we'll see a lot more guilds get through them, because they nerf Anduin, they nerf Regulon, which are the harder bosses. Lord of Dread is not that difficult in comparison. And then Jailer, hopefully we'll start seeing more guilds on Jailer. As long as we get more guilds on Jailer, that's going to be much faster to fill up Hall of Fame. They just need more bodies on Jailer. There's only like 11 guilds that killed him, and only like a handful of them doing them. Which Chromie time, what is it like for fastest dungeon leveling? Any ideas? Fastest? So WAD is the fastest for zone leveling, but for dungeon, I think Laura might be right. It's really up to you. Drenner for quest. Honestly, I think I should do Drenner and queue dungeons as a DPS and just do as many bonus objectives on Drenner if you really want the fastest. But if you just want to do dungeons, honestly, it's your pick. I just want to see. I think BFA is quick, but BFA you're only stuck with like 3, depending on Alliance or Horde. I'd say do Legion. They're so much more fun if you like a challenge, especially as a tank. Things hit hard. Bosses in particular, you're gonna have to do quite a bit of healing. Like in Legion, you'll actually learn how to play your class. It's a bit of a challenge, but it's all fun. Announced season 4 Affix, did you see it? Yeah, I saw it. I want to test it out tomorrow, AJ. I want to see if I can get Ath and maybe some guildies, and I want to have tomorrow a test of PTR stream test tomorrow. Driller stuff. It looks really cool. So it's basically corruptions in a way. So as you slate, I need to go read it exactly, but all I have is like what the data mine version of it was. Or the tested version of it was. Let me read it real quick just to make sure I get it right. Okay. Nethrezim infiltrators have disguised themselves along the enemies throughout the dungeon. Cartel Top will reward you handsomely for assisting the capture. So the way that it worked when I think it was Mr. GM that got into the early version of Season 4 before they disabled it. The early version that they did, or that he got to try, is every one of your Drello to kill, you get like either 3% or 2% of a stat you choose. So you can choose to get crit, haste, versa, or mastery. For every one Dreadlord to kill, you get that much stats. So killing 10 Dreadlords, you get like 20 or 30 haste, which could be huge. Could be a lot of secondary stats. Makes us giga strong. The more Dreadlords we kill, the stronger we become. So then the idea for the dungeon is going to be to clear as many Dreadlords as possible to take on these tyrannical bosses. Or to get some of the harder trash bags so you can have an easy time with the rest of the dungeon. To scale up as fast as possible. To only go for the Dreadlords as best you can. And it's going to be fun. I want to test it out tomorrow. I want to see if I can get Atho in on this. And apparently they said that they added more vendors for Season 4 stuff. I don't know if they added like a Keystone vendor or if they added like more vendor for like the gear. Because the items are going to go up in those too. Apparently. What's up, AO? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Thanks, guys. No biggie, man. I was here for the questions if you guys got any. Yeah, Dreadlord stuff looks pretty cool, honestly. I also want Cross Realm Mythic. Yeah, Cross Realm Mythic is going to be nice, one, but also Cross Realm and Cross Faction will be fantastic, Laura. Recruiting will be a breeze. You'll be able to get members of either faction and of either realm. It'll be insane. Dude, that'd be amazing. Rotation kind of sucks for Season 4. Like over the dungeons, the rotation of dungeons, I kind of love it. Not gonna lie, I like that they're using different dungeons. Unless you mean like rotation, like the... Depends what you mean by rotation. If you mean like the dungeon rotation, I love Tazavesh. I think it's a fantastic dungeon, part 1 and part 2. I loved Mechagon. It was such a weird random dungeon, but it was so easy. It was actually quite legit fun. I enjoyed doing that one a lot. Plus the trinkets from there are going to be OP at max level, dude. We get the bike again. That's going to be insane. Also those rings, it's going to be crazy itemization purposes. But also, you have Kara. Kara was so good back then, dude. Oh my god. Best mega dungeon ever. I miss it. Then what else we had? What else do we have besides that, boys? It's Iron Docks and Grimrail. I am excited for both. I like Grimrail as like a thematic dungeon. That one might be one of the tougher ones though, because it's only 3 bosses and apparently everything in this slaps. But Iron Docks, that should be pretty good. I mean, it's a pretty open, sprawling area. You can really choose which mobs you want to kill. Also, just have the dungeons and let people have fun and go crazy for the end of Shadowlands. So all of the dungeons and let people go crazy. You know, I agree with you on that to some degree. Like, I would love for Legion dungeons to be constantly playable. They were able to upscale them to like current Shadowlands, and I'd love to be able to do them instead of like doing Shadowlands dungeons. I think it'd be awesome. I kind of agree with you on that. But you know what? The fact that Blizzard is even trying to go back on old dungeons and make that as part of the rotation, I am perfectly fine with them testing. Think of it Season 4 as like the guy that could have just done Season 3 and never done anything for Season 4. I'm okay with them doing Season 4 stuff of like, hey, new dungeons. You know what? It's actually better because it's new dungeons. It's a learning experience for everybody. You don't have to be like, man, I never played Shadowlands, but I want to come back for the final season just to try it. Imagine being a new player. You go into Necrotic Wake 10 or 2, and you're like, all right, guys, I guess I'm gonna pull this mob, then this mob, then this mob, and people leave because they're like, why'd you pull that trash bag? You know, we never do that. And then you're stuck. You didn't play the whole time, and you don't know what's the matter right now. But with new dungeons or dungeons people used to play, everybody gets to relearn the meta. It's a fresh new experience for everybody. So I totally get it, but like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not gonna miss having. I personally, I'm not gonna miss having to do Halls of Atonement again. It's a fun dungeons, it's good, but I'm not gonna miss it. You know, Spires, I can go without it. Sanguine, I can go without it. Theater, I can go without having to do it again. That's how I view it. Is you'll get a different set of dungeons. I love me Tazavesh, it's still fairly fresh. I'd love to do the second season of that. But also going back to the other mega dungeons that I loved, hell yeah. WoD dungeons that never had the Mythic Plus scaling to it, hell yeah. I'm interested to see how they do it. They did a pretty decent job with Legion ones. I enjoyed the Legion dungeons so much more. All the Shadowlands dungeons, let's say. Again, like, I don't know. I'm not going to miss, like, the other side or Necrotic Wake, Plaguefall. I've done a lot of those dungeons already. I'm fine doing different stuff. That's how I view it, but you know, maybe they should have all. Maybe they should make like the Tazavesh and the other ones are like for score, but you can still do the affix for the keys for Shadowlands if you wanted to. Sure, why not? Bring back Freehold? Yeah, I'm okay if we brought back Freehold as a min plus. They said they're not gonna do it for like Dragonflight. That's way too early. Shadowlands, BFA, all of them are way too fresh. So they're not gonna bring those for BFA. Oh, the fact that the Dragonflight they're doing Season 1 dungeon for current expansion for older expansion and then switch it around, I like that idea completely. It's gonna give everybody a different experience every season. I think it's a fantastic idea. It sounds good on paper. I hope they'll do it well. But yeah, I would love to see at some point Freehold. That was a fantastic dungeon. Toltegor I didn't really hate that much. Waycrest Manor was so cool. I loved Waycrest. But Mechagon upper and lower is going to be fantastic. Shrine I didn't care for. Temple was not as bad. Mother Lotus whatever. Underrod not as bad. King's West not as bad. Like once you actually did those dungeons right, they were good. Dude, I thought Legion had a lot of good dungeons, man. I love doing Court of Stars again. I would have wished I could go back to like the Arcway or Maw of Souls or Halls. You can't do Maw of Souls, can you? You can only do like Blackrook, Eye, Darkheart, Nulls, Court, and Vault, right? Am I missing? But also WAD dungeons and mob dungeons, they could bring those back as Mythic Pluses. Because how cool would it be to go do Scarlet Monastery as an M plus, bro? How cool would that be? It's just a simple dungeon, but it's like so good. Scholomance, imagine that as M plus. How cool would that be? Mogushan, maybe not Mogushan. Shadowpan, that's a cool one. Scarlet Halls, imagine Scarlet Monastery and Scarlet Halls as M plus, man. That'd be so cool. Because they're simple, but like they could be enjoyable. What about Kata, dude? Bring back like old school Dead Mines. Or like maybe the new Dead Mines that they had for like the heroic version with Vanessa Van Cleef. That'd be interesting. You know? Bring back Zulaman or Zul'Gurub. Maybe like, I don't know what else it would have. Shadowfang Keep? Dude, imagine Shadowfang Keep as like a M plus dungeon. How cool would that be? You know, do that with WAD. Do that with like Wrath, Bercy. Imagine doing Wrath of Lich King again. And doing Udgar Keep M+. I'd be down for it. I wouldn't hate that at all. Maybe I'm the only one, but I really would not hate that at all. Trial of the Champion. Maybe not. Actually, Trial, it's a bit of a gimmick, but it would be kind of fun. Halls of Reflection, dude. Because it's so fun to do in time walking. But like, imagine if they could reuse that content and upscale it. Either way. I don't know, man. I'm excited in general, the fact that they're trying new things, and hopefully they'll be successful with it. Hopefully people like it. Hopefully it's done right. That's what I'm really worried about in a way, but like worried in an anxious way. Like I'm really hoping it works well. I'm hoping for the best for it. But yeah, there's multiple ways it can go about it. There's multiple things it can bring back. But like reusing of content and bringing back content that was good, like Legend Mage Star did such a good job with it. I would like to see every season 4 sort of like they expect this season 4. Yeah, I mean, so what they're gonna do for Dragonflight, they're gonna do 4 Dragonflight dungeons and then 4 dungeons of not this expansion of not Dragonflight. Then second season is gonna be another set of 4 Dragonflight dungeons and then 4 dungeons from other expansions. So they're kind of already doing something similar, right? They're trying to mix it up a bit. They're trying to bring back older dungeons and try to make them like current content, current gameplay. So I don't know how season 1 and season 2 is going to be like. What are they going to do for season 3 then for Dragonflight? Because we're already seeing all the Dragonflight dungeons. I imagine maybe they will take like a portion of Dragonflight dungeons and a portion of like other dungeons and stuff. But like Blizzard over the years have made good content. It doesn't really have any more replayability because it's a lower level. I didn't know that sounds cool. Yeah, season 1 and season 2 already looking pretty hype. So yeah, half of it is going to be Dragonflight dungeons and the other half is going to be other expansion dungeons. This means if let's say you skip out on season 1, but let's say like everybody loves season 1 and you're just like, all right, I'm gonna give this expansion a go. You come back for season 2. In season 2, you'll be on the same playing field as everybody else. Everybody's gonna have a whole new experience. You have to learn how these dungeons are ran because you've never done all these dungeons. So you got a different set of dungeons. What's that peak? You gotta be a different set of dungeons every single season. It's gonna be fresh. Underrated dungeons, Try to the Storm. I gotta agree with you on that, Laura. I didn't really care much for it back in BFA, but it was a really good dungeon for Sub-Rogue season 1. Aquastair, dude, all those little bubbles, you were like, don't AoE, let the rogue funnel, and you could dumpster this boss so easily. It was literally like the one fight that allowed Subtles to shine. Side was not bad. You actually would keep the ads alive. But I remember this, dude, you jump up top and you would do like the whole. It's not a battle of a fight. Stormstorm was annoying, especially in Tyrannical, but not too bad. You did do this weird thing where you would like, if you got the debuff, the MC buff, you'd have to jump in a puddle of water, go under it a little, take damage, and then jump out right before you die. That was a little sketch. Trying to like maximize the value in it. Volzid the Whisperer with healers doing damage, with corruption in particular, was incredibly powerful if you could do the stacks right.
Over here. Man, let's Vantis, Cauldron, food, all that good shit.
So we in Kingsborn 2. Grim Affections Interrupts, we are part of Star. And then Circle. And then we're part of Group 2 for the Hopeless Catch Throw. Okay. I need to trade Memnarch for a Vantis as soon as I get a chance.
I know, by the way, I also know it's annoying that we're like constantly doing.
I'm gonna remove these for now.
But this is the reality of raiding in May. you know.
What's in May?
And just like as
My
we
birthday.
move to the summertime and all that sort of stuff, all of a sudden you
Oh.
see people's like absences go through the fucking roof. So
It's gonna be May.
Thanks.
I'll just have to make sure we have ample backups.
Does
Huge.
anyone have an extra main, please?
Yeah, if you open trade with Medmark, he has them.
Okay.
Yura, can you move all the healers into one group?
I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, I haven't scripts it off. You guys want to just shit talk to Ray? That's fine.
We actually coordinate CDs sometimes.
Well, that's what I.
So what's a comp looking
That's
like?
also true.
Wait, you mean that thing you guys do have? That
That you can spy in?
I'm a temporary healer, so I'm not an healer like the actual chat, so we just talk party chat about cooldowns.
If Lamoon's
Dazzling probably should swap them, right?
Sure.
With strict.
If Lamoon's can be in there, you can definitely be.
What the?
I think this is my role for a few more weeks.
Yeah, there's this mysterious priest that's joining, dude.
he's MIA.
It's been like a
Okay.
month.
Priestify on the come up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is. Don't you fucking lie.
He exists. I mean, Staff was there when I interviewed him.
He's a real thing.
Yeah, I just don't know where the fuck he is. He's Melkor's boyfriend, so I'll ask Melkor.
Okay, Yura.
Yeah.
So Spork.
Okay, I think we're ready. I think there's a big for Andy. I haven't tried him yet, Laura, so we're gonna try him tonight. If we get past Anduin tonight, and if a lot of the mechanics that were like annoying last week are gonna be super easy this week, I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know. I don't think it's gonna be as easy as Halondra's nerfs, but it is gonna be maybe noticeable for like people that have been progressing. Like the annoying parts of the fight are probably gonna feel less annoying, and it's gonna allow for more consistent pulls. But I don't think it's gonna be pushover. But we'll find out. Because Halondra's was super easy. Like, as soon as you saw that, wait, you could hold this bomb for like half a year on yourself before him to drop it? Oh, this is an easy
We
fight.
can't do our down phase without a bomb.
Yeah, it'll be yeah.
What's up, Dalbot to my turkey? Blake is of the week. AJ Miss, good luck, good luck. Hopefully nobody leaves. Hopefully nobody leaves, my
You
guy.
just want to do it for seconds at
For
a
seconds it adds,
Yeah, that's no problem.
and have our tank send it on the first set.
Yo, chat, how's the audio, by the way? Should I turn it up, or how are we looking? How we sounding, rather?
Do Cauldron go down?
Discord, music, me. What could be louder? Because I want to make sure you guys get a good experience hanging out with the boys. I made sure that you guys can hear Discord hopefully loud enough.
So if anybody knows a banger DPS player that wants to join a guild, it's on my way. And Eller and healers. I hit an @healer in the app thread, and I realized that Trials can't see that, so that was not most useful.
Let me message this guy, see if he's even gonna finish it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Playing the game right now.
What class?
Oh, from a DPS standpoint,
Yeah.
honestly, it really doesn't much matter. It would be nice to have some flexibility.
It's probably tad low. I could turn it up a little.
We're very lean at the moment, so on nights like this where we have
Is that good?
2 post outs, it's like
Because I like it when it's loud enough in my ears so I don't have to hear myself think.
Probably, like 2 more players.
That sounds good for me right now. So now, correct me if I'm wrong, faded raids to be equivalent item level
Alright.
to Mythic SEP right now. A little higher. A little higher. So they actually put up the, on PTR,
Yeah,
they were
I'll
able
get
to
the
look at the gear and how it upscales on faded raids. Mythic? It is Mythic right now. What's up, Toshi? How do you, man? Toshi?
Ezo, Spork, and
So the item level of the new raids or the new faded raids is going to be equivalent to, like, the LFR item level is going to be equal to Sepulcher's Mythic item level. So your LFR items are going to be like 278 item level starting, and certain bosses are going to be at 285. That's going to be the low end. The high end is like 311 item level. So you're going to be hitting at 300 item level for the next season. So I guess into the next expansion we're going to be hitting like 400, 500 pretty quickly, maybe even 600 at some point. Because in Shadowlands for a while we were like, what, 260 was pretty high, and then, you know, 280 was up there. So, you know, slow climb over time. I think done on purpose so then they can have a little bit more room with the item levels and the upgrades. So this is going to be like the LFR item level, the current Mythic. It's going to be LFR. So like, yeah, you look at like a 300 item level gear. in the next expansion, in the next seasonal update. Are we going to craft your legendary? That's a good question. I have no idea, Tochi. I have no idea. I have no clue. I don't know what they're doing with it yet. It doesn't look like you'll be able to, at least for now. It doesn't look like there's new ranks to it.
So we get some reps there this way.
I hope there's like a way for us just to use Cosmic Flux to just upgrade our current, like go into a higher item level, like so we can forget about the crafting side of things. But if anything, they made the crafting like a lot easier to get into for the next patch. But for now, I haven't seen any rank. No, nothing like that. So I have no idea, to be honest. Alright, chat. First pull. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how this guy feels. Because they only really nerfed his like big mechanics. The big important mechanics. So this opener is not going to feel any different. Or at least shouldn't. Barriers shouldn't feel any different. Nothing like that.
Spread marks.
This part is going to be give us a little bit more time to work with. So these marks will have a bit more time to like put into people. So you should have a lot more time to in order to be able to get
Kings 1-1.
orbs into one another. Which it looked like that was pretty easy for these guys. The guys that end up getting the orb. And the people downstairs should be able to stay in there a little bit longer if they need to.
Yeah.
As long as we get CC. Only one person will be able to get the line. So that should make it a lot easier for us to deal with. That should be interesting.
Ooh, I got pulled up so quick.
Gotta move that over faster, man. So you can grip your hands that one.
He got ported, Euro.
Yeah.
I understand that the movement was still really slow on the ads though. Alright, we keep going.
I think we got him out, right? Or no? Looks like they just finished
Wipe it
it.
up.
Unfortunate. Yeah, we didn't really get CC.
Didn't hear shit about.
What's up, Del? What's up, Tony? Howdy, my man? How's Andy going? We just pulled. We already wiped, but already feels pretty good. At least with the stars. Only one person gets a star, which makes it much easier. So now we should be able to also stay down below a little bit longer as well. I already know that Dylan's saying, but for next season, same amount of Mythic. That's how it's been for the last few seasons, actually. Like, at the end of Castle Nathria, the Adamo for Castle Nathria became the current LFR of the second season. And then by the end of the Sylvanas raid, the Sylvanas Mythic gear became basically equivalent to the Adamo level of LFR. I think. Or normal? Or maybe it was normal. Actually, hold on. Maybe it was normal. Hold on 1 second. Maybe it was normal. Maybe I got it wrong. Hold on. So, Sanctum Donation. Wait, hold on. Let's do Castle Nathria. Castle Nathria Mythic. At the end of it all. 233, but the average was 226. In the Sanctum, it was like 2... normal? Oh, it was normal. Becomes the... Mythic becomes normal. Yeah, I think it's LFR. Hold on, let me check. Let me double check for you, just in case. Let me double check. Because they did post it on Wowhead.
Well, the foul eruption is when the barrier spawns upstairs.
I think I was wrong.
Yeah, no, he died to help break her downstairs.
Yeah.
I
No.
was trying to talk him before he went down because he was kind of low, but not really.
No, I was wrong. You're right. No, yeah, it was normal. Never mind. Ignore me.
Yeah,
For some reason, I looked at 265. Okay, Mythic becomes normal. My fault. My B. For some reason, I swear to God, I looked at it, I was like, oh, Mythic becomes LFR. And I didn't think about it. I just didn't use my eyeballs. That's my fault. I got it out wrong. So thanks for asking me, so I double checked it. So at least now if I answer it in the future, I won't sound like a dummy. Let's be honest, I still will sound like a dummy.
See the buff?
Be in this barrier.
Let's be honest, I will. It's still gonna happen. You can't stop me.
Marks. Kings 1-1.
I think it's sank in one extra challenge strike.
Try and be in the
But it's not the
back
equal normal sanctum. Yeah, I had it wrong. Had it 100% guaranteed wrong. So it's really good that you asked me about it. Just so I could double check it.
Finish that little ad, finish that little ad, finish that little ad.
I am out. We bring you guys up or?
No. The ads are still scuffed downstairs, wipe it up.
Okay, so we're having trouble killing the ads downstairs. We don't have the same composition. We don't have a blood DK down there to do the ads properly. Well, we do have a frost DK to try to go for the grips.
Straight back and forth with your grippy to make sure you get that right hand set.
We gotta wipe. We gotta go again. It's gonna take a little bit for Frost DK to figure out, or Death Knight in general, to figure out exactly how he wants to do that part. Because he normally plays a Warlock.
Just to get the two ads stacked together.
Imagine this raid with the affixes with Tyrannical. Imagine by Tyrannical. I don't think it's gonna be Tyrannical. It's gonna be like separate, specific affixes. I want to see if I can test them out tomorrow, though. I want to do a lot of PTR testing tomorrow in Mythic Pluses, and maybe even try testing some of the raid affix. Just walk in and see what's it like. You know, how are some of these bosses on like a normal with the affix system. I want to see what that looks like overall. Will the raid be the same in the next season, or are they adding some old raids and dungeons for M+? So dungeons is going to have a different rotation. For dungeons, they're going to do Tazavesh, upper and lower, as part of the Mythic Pluses. They're going to do Battle for Azeroth Mechagon, upper and lower. They're also going to do Karazhan. Where is it? Here you go, upper and lower. And they're also going to do 2 WAD dungeons for rotation. It's going to be Grimrail Depot,
Can I get a boss
the train, and Iron Docks.
So good.
So that's what we're gonna do for Mythic Pluses. For raiding, it's gonna rotate and it's gonna add like an affix towards the current raids. All through raids at Shadowlands are all gonna have an affix. But it's gonna be on rotation. So like 1 week it's gonna be Castle Nathria. They'll have the rotation. Another week maybe it'll be Sepulcher. And then the other week it'll be maybe like I don't know, Sanctum. It'll just rotate from time to time. With like an affix system of extra buffs and debuffs that you have to deal with as you do the fights, and there's achievements with it too and everything. And apparently there's a slime cat that you might be able to earn for killing all the raids on either normal or any higher difficulty, just defeating them. Like a participation reward. I don't think it's even on heroic either.
Yeah, look at that patience.
Thank God for nerfs.
Yeah, I think we would have died there.
Yeah. King's 1-1.
Look at CC for these mobs.
Yeah, you can aim on me.
Yeah,
Be really careful with the ads.
The big guy needs to move way faster, man.
Let us know when you're ready.
Explain to me how does the big ad have to do anything with those small ads?
What do you mean? You just need to get aggro on those first 2 and then pull the middle, and the Decrep is just grippy handing to you. We're not getting the ads grouped because you've got the big ad, which he's gonna fucking grippy hands DPSing off of that, like off in Africa.
Them good. Raid sense and items and transmog. That's good for raids that need items. So I don't know how they're gonna do mogs or tier sets for that matter. But you hopefully will be able to get like some pieces for the first raid. Like if let's say you skipped out on it, if it'll let me like.
Which one are you grabbing first? The close ones or the furthest ones out?
So I'm gripping the one if we're facing Anduin right now in the
Yeah.
very back left. So that one at Skull, I grip
There we go.
over towards Skull.
Castle Nathria, I don't know if you'll be able to get like the full set, like the full raid set from there, but like it's a cool looking like leather set. I don't know if you'll be able to get specific pieces or would they'll replace with tier, because it looks like we'll still have the tier sets of the current raid, kind of replacing a lot of these.
So we have all 4 stacked up.
But I'm not sure. You might be able to get like the full set. Maybe there'll be like side pieces, or maybe they'll basically be the same pieces,
Yeah, like
just
big,
upscaled item level and a
big
tier
ad
set on
needs
top
to
of it
be
somewhere in
basically,
there.
like, raid
But hopefully it'll give players an opportunity to get
ASUS
tier, yeah, or get like the looks for the sets.
for us to make this work.
We'll see. I'm not exactly sure how it works until I get on PTR and we get to try it out. And the class changes for 9 to 5. There's some PvP ones, Chris, and there's some small ones for PvE, but nothing crazy, nothing drastic yet. Unless Blizzard makes some kind of big changes. I think for the most part they're pretty happy with how
duration on
classes
grippy?
are currently. I imagine.
16 seconds.
I can't really say exactly what what's on their mind. I'm hoping we'll see some updates. I'm hoping we'll see some changes for classes that are not as good right now. Anything that's like undertuned a little bit, hopefully we'll see buffs, because you know we got Destro Warlocks, we got Survival Hunters popping off in Mythic Pluses, Monks turning it apart, Holy Priest are doing fantastic, while Disc Priest is kind of suffering, and Mr. Omuk is still kind of, you know. Hopefully we'll see like little buffs here and there for like specs that are not doing as good when it comes to PvE or PvP. But Monks are insane, like Monks, for example, like healing Monks, they're insane in raids. They're really, really good in raids. So like, how do you tune that, right? How do you tune it so that they are not insane on raids? Like, they're really good in raids, but they're kind of whatever in like Mythic Pluses. Or not bad, but like, not as amazing as a Holy Priest. I think that would be a fair way to to point out. A fair way to putting it. Like, Holy Priest is incredible right now. Rest of Shaman's also really, really good. It's like, could we potentially make these guys as good as Holy Priest?
I'm moving.
Dead?
Stop moving. Black.
We already had a collision.
Go again.
Unfortunate. Yeah, very good state and hundreds of meta. Yeah. So hopefully they'll do like, I don't want them to do like crazy buffs or crazy nerfs. I just want them to like slight tune ups. You know? If a monk, let's say, is not doing well in Mythic Pluses, well, what are they doing not doing great in Mythic Pluses? Is it the healing? Which I don't think is the issue. It's likely the damage. And it's the damage in Mythic Pluses, so it looks like maybe they'll need to buff their AoE output. Not specifically single target, because it's not an issue for raids. But if they could buff their AoE output so they could be more competitive in AoE damage. Like basically, maybe what if they buffed all their talents that allow them a bit more AoE damage and a bit more of an AoE presence? So like, Chi Wave and a spin, you know, buff that. Maybe that'll work, maybe that'll help. Because it's like very, very minor adjustments that I feel like need to be done in order to make sure not to upset the balance of things. Because I'm not really asking for them to like make Monk kind of mediocre to like the best healer in the world. I'm just trying to bring them more closer in line type of deal. I want them to nerf RF only. I don't want to Destro in raiding too, but they will. Rain of Fire? I don't know. I don't want to Rain of Fire nerf because I like it. I have fun with it, but they might need to tone it down a little bit to give other deep range classes a bit more of a breathing room so Destro isn't that far ahead. Because we're not Destro is meta. I mean, if maybe we had like more seasons and they were like, okay, for this season, this class is going to be OP. All right, this season, that class is going to be OP. Okay, this season, this class is OP. And everybody got a chance to be OP, then I think be like, you know what? All right. Okay. You know, everybody got a time in the spotlight. But because of how long the season takes, it's like, having one class is all good for this many months. It's like, man. It gets like tiresome after a while. It's like, man,
we should have picked up some.
Because the problem is too, it's like it's not even the other classes are bad. Like it's not like, you know, Destro Warlock is good, but that means Shadow Priest is bad. Shadow Priest is a fantastic spec for Mythic Pluses. It's just when it comes to pugging, it just you create a meta where people are like, it's a Rick and Bobby mentality. Like you ain't first, you're last. If you don't pick the best, literally the best class, or consider the best class for Mythic Pluses, it's so much harder for you to get into keys as anything else. That's my biggest issue with it. If they can like just buff the other classes just a little, so then everybody's OP in some way, you know, everybody has a uniqueness and good damage in some situation, that'd be nice. That'd be the most ideal situation. I don't know if they'll be able to. And honestly, doing class tuning for Shadowlands also feels counterproductive when they're going to be doing all these Dragonflight changes to classes, you know, the new talents and stuff. It was like if I had a choice of either like balance classes now but take away the resources from the next expansion, or basically keep the classes there right now but hopefully tune them to make them really, really fun and playable in the next expansion, I think at this point I'll be like, you know what, let's put the ships into Dragonflight. Although they could do some slight tuning for 925, that'd be great. I like it too, but instead of do RF damage reduced by 50% and 50% aura on top of it. Yeah, it's weird, isn't it? But instead they will do RF damage reduced by 50 and a 50% aura. I don't know if they will do that. I don't know if they will do that. We'll see though, yeah? We'll see. We'll see how they end up doing it. This raid with Affix, yeah, that'd be insane. It'd be actually insane. Tony, hope you're having a good one, my man. I don't know if I called you out or not. Alright, chat. So there we had a wipe to the orbs. We just gotta be a little bit careful with the what's it called? I should know this mechanic. We gotta be careful with blasphemy. Whenever we get blasphemy, make sure you find the purple buff or the
This
yellow
version of
buff.
Anduin shops at Hot Topic.
Let's slap them together.
It's not just a phase. He doesn't understand.
Because that would tell me Blizzard's to buff balance. I know, right? Yeah, I am surprised Boomy's went from like really good last season to kind of like whatever, mediocre, decent-ish this season. I don't think they're bottom tier though, are they? Because I don't think we'll be bringing Boomies if they were that bad. Also, they're pretty good in AoE, but also spread mobs. So Starfall seems really good. Yo, Laura, I'm still trying to get tier on my druid. I think I'm gonna start PvPing on that thing, maybe as a resto. I'm gonna start PvPing so I can just get some tier. I'm tired of not being able to play that druid. I want to play Boomy. I'm gonna try them because them with tier set back in the PCR seemed really fun. But like the bottom for spectral reflection, no, for rating a mythic pluses.
Puts down health stones
That's
for his spells.
crazy.
No.
That's
Kuro
crazy.
putting down health stones for
How did that happen? Is it like is it like lacking single target damage, or is it lacking AoE damage? I imagine single target, right?
Like a booklet with the rules.
No, you can't.
Code
Wow.
72, a bro never shares the bro code with a chick.
What?
Last one is broken.
Well, standing in the middle like this is spooky. Two down? Okay.
Wipe it up. Wipe it up.
Okay.
I've done the same thing. Bro 42 or code 42. All bros like steak.
My uncle is vegan.
Don't get me started on plus, please. Boomy is tragic. I think IOC is perfectly fine, but not many fights to Boomy spread out AoE and this is here.
Code 60
So
is
it might be
my
one of those
spirit
situations where it's like this the spec doesn't really feel good for like the raid fight. So how would you end up
animal. A bro will always watch a movie narrated by Morgan.
so how would you
Freeman.
end up what's it?
Why is that 69 though?
I don't make the code. I just follow it.
How would you buff him then? I guess you just do dim
Hell.
instead of Regulon on the stars and maybe Anduin's a bit tough.
I'm googling.
Yeah, so now I'm wondering like
Morgan feet.
how would you buff their how would you buff their damage? Besides like I guess some flat
Bro
damage buff.
code list.
Because it seems like they're just... What is this thing? How do you get the Peacekeeper? Is it just like rare? Somebody linked the Peacekeeper. I don't remember how to get it. Yeah, how would you... I think AoE mainly. So I guess you would maybe like buff the dot damage. Sunfire, Moonfire, or like the Starfall.
Oddly specific.
Maybe they gave some more damage to
Roll
Starfall, like you do
142,
more damage
a
when
bro
it's on like
never
2,
steals
3,
mother
4
bro's
targets.
dumplings.
But past that, it like reduces the damage or something. But basically, like the damage scales
pretty good
could be a little bit less per target that's in there. So then even on 2 target, 3 target ends up being a little bit stronger.
Never wear socks with
I don't know.
What about slides?
Maybe Starfall damage? I don't know. If they need to buff it, it's just bad fights.
Debatable.
Yeah, it might be just the fights. Yeah, it might. I don't know. It's a tough situation to be in because Boomy is good in like a specific raid environment, but another raid environment is kind of whatever. I don't know. Does it need a change then?
Hey, bro,
I don't know. I feel like for season 4, every time it's Sanctum or every time it's going to be Nathria, Boomy's going to be top, and this is going to be this raid tier, and it's going to be like, all right, Boomy's sitting on the bench, we're bringing out Resto, and then back to playing Boomy. I don't know, maybe. They'll just Starfall damage, dot damage, and Star Search Cleave. Well, maybe they could do that. Maybe you could buff Star Search Cleave a little bit. Be more effective. Yeah, maybe. Because once season 4 comes around, you're gonna be able to go back to Sanctum. You're gonna be able to go to Castellanathria, where Boomy was pretty good back then. Okay, scratching Castellanathria. I don't remember. I just don't remember how it was in Castellanathria. So I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Scratch that. I just don't know.
Spread out
So
the
it's,
mark.
before saying dumb, before saying something dumb, let's just say we'll go with it. I don't know. Who dead? Is there 3 people dead?
I must clear my debuff in 1 second.
Wipe out, please.
Okay, we go again. When was best in Athria? Okay, so I mean, when season 4 was around, like for 2 of the 3 raids, it's gonna be really good. So if they're above the Boomy now, right, with the bomb starfall damage, they would have to go back and nerf it again. If they want a situation where it's like, oh, Sanctum, okay, nerf Boomy down. Oh, Sepulcher, Boomy back up. You know?
Bro one.
So I don't know how that would work. I don't know how that would go, honestly.
Make an effort to provide another bro with a condom when he scores.
Boomy's still really good, even in the Yorker damage. Maybe they could buff the tier set a little bit to be more effective. Maybe they could buff the damage of the Elune.
Absolutely.
Maybe they could buff that. Because Fear of Elune does decent damn, but that has a cleave element to it.
You guys are different.
Comes down a beam, celestial energy that does damage to enemies within a small area. Maybe they could buff that just a little bit.
The lists aren't standardized.
There's a difference between
I'm just sad that we have to do it twice to work for the class to be competitive. I think it is the way the fights are structured, and there's always going to be a thing, right? Some fights are going to be structured where one class gets a benefit, but then another raid tier comes out. Now another class is a little stronger because of the structures for the fights. I think Blizzard understands the need to figure out a way to balance the fights for melee, range, different types of range, different types of melee. But like, you know how Survival Hunter was not really that good this whole time, except for like 1 or 2 fights in Sanctum or Castle. Now it's really good because of the fights of everything's clustered together, and you look at to nuke it down as fast as possible. So all of a sudden, that's where that spec shines. It's like Survival. I guess you could have been like, man, Survival needs a buff. But then it's like as soon as this raid tier comes out, it's like, oh, Survival's fine. Because you have like a raid situation and scenario that's like makes it perfect for it. I don't know. It's just a situation like, do you buff it where it does well in this current raid tier, but then it's like when you go to another raid, what if it'll feel over buffed because it's just the fights are better suited for that spec in general, you know? So I think like maybe like buffing might be like pulling the trigger a little too early kind of situation, but maybe I have it wrong. I play Rogue. I don't think we've ever really been that bad, but at least I always had a spec that's been decent for PvE or PvP. Oh, it's just Warlock. Yeah, just always just Warlock. I remember Warlocks in Affliction, Warlocks in Castle Nathria, they were nuts. They were tight.
We let 2 go in.
What's up?
Should be going down soon. Yeah, giving us extra time on Blasphemy is huge. I mean, you do the orbs things and you're fine, you're chilling. I should have set up my conduits a little bit better, actually. Did I do it last time? Or Slice This gives me a heal? I think I might have. If I did, then that's perfect.
I don't have stun for the first one. Can someone else get that? I'll have stun for a second.
Mine's still in CD, I can.
I don't have.
Oh god, one run in. That's not good.
Blasphemy at top.
Yeah, I think we just need the CC on the 1-1 and we're good.
Damn, they were dead.
I'll put up.
Didn't kill through spare. I don't know what happened there. Normally we go to this guy and then we go across with the grippy hand, but we didn't do that this time. Is it Strig that normally does with us, or is it Sporg that does that? I think it's normally Sporg that does with us, right?
I don't know what we can do positioning wise there.
Yeah, that's what I used my stun on because there was a few that were walking in. That's why.
What about giving Demon Hunter real AoE again? They don't even have to do much, just uncap FFS. Dude, I wish they would do that for Outlaw. If they were to outcap our Blade Flurry, even that probably won't be enough to help Outlaw, but it'll give us a little bit more of like a presence in large AoE situations at least. Yeah, I guess so too. Unless you guys are soft cap, Shane, aren't you guys? Isn't everything for Demon Hunter soft cap? Like Outlaw is still hard cap. But yeah, maybe if they were to uncap Demon Hunter, I think it would help them out a lot. Isn't Demon Hunter performing pretty well though in the current tier? I mean, they're playing like a weird mini Venthier build. But I guess I just haven't been really keeping up with Demon Hunter in the meta. I think they're decent. I could be wrong though.
They're like closer together, so that way when I grip them, they're both getting.
That's what I mean, dude. I would love to get on Captain Blade Flurry. Just always choose Warlock. No, Destro and CM would be nuts. Oh, for real. Especially with tier set, it's gonna be incredible.
Super.
IBM drops off after 2. So it soft cap, but it like the damage drops off after the second target, right?
The first time.
It's like you do the most damage to the first target, but then okay, let me see if I can find a Demon Hunter ability. I-beam deals reduced damage to secondary targets, so we'll do full damage to the first guy, reduce damage. How much lower is it to secondary targets?
Somebody queued up their mic.
This is
and they
reduced.
just had, like, the ultimate chair screech.
I wonder.
God, I love it.
Well, that doesn't. I don't think though. Yeah, is it that big of a drop off? I need to give it a try again. I've been mostly playing Vengeance. But imagine how many more specs would be so much better if they literally uncapped them. How many specs would just shine, rise from the dirt as soon as Blizzard uncaps them completely in AoE. Get BFA uncaps. Those were nuts. Outlaw with the blood of the enemy buff. Demon Hunter with a meme beam essence. Dude, that's insane.
Mark.
We gotta run far. It's a lot easier to see these things at a distance. Much safer too. First out drop out the 50% after? Okay. Yeah, I wonder if that was something though maybe we'll see for the next expansion. Maybe at that point they're planning on doing stuff like that, but they're just saving it for Dragonflight at this point. Because they could uncap us now, but then it's like, what if that's not the direction we want to go with our classes? So I think the idea is maybe to keep our classes as they currently are, and then maybe make major adjustments in Dragonflight. That'll probably be the play. It's not perfect.
You can pause whenever. Okay.
It's probably really bad for me to back up that far, but it does make this fight so much safer if we do. Your Glaive Tempest capped it? Really? Is it soft cap or hard cap?
Not the boss.
Dude, I would even take a soft cap for Outlaw. Jesus, I love playing Outlaw. Let's get a sippy and hope for the best. Ow. This went pretty well, actually. This went pretty well. Okay.
Told you work.
No. No, we just need CC. We need any kind of CC. War, stun. Oh, they couldn't even heal it. Wow, what happened? I think those started dying up above. I don't know how they started dying, though. Because we were fine down below. Oh, we all died. So they were okay. They were all alive. I guess they just didn't do any damage to the ads. Weird.
Yeah,
okay.
we could do better positioning.
Interesting. Interesting. I've been square scale. Let's say it's like a wet noodle. Really? That's nuts. I never realized it. You have to have first, even Glaive Tempest are capped at 5.
We need
Max to
we're gonna
5
need
targets.
more damage on
Really?
ads up top.
That's crazy. I feel like if a class is hard capped to 5, they should do a ton of damage to those 5 targets. Like that ability should hit real, really hard.
Probably can.
I wonder. I wonder if it'll just be easier to balance classes when we don't have all these borrowed powers to play off of.
He merely finds an alternate route.
Because there's so many different aspects to consider. Like, if I change this talent or buff this other talent of a class, how is this going to affect this covenant or that covenant or the third covenant choice? You know, because there's always going to be one covenant that's really good. And so it's a question of legendaries and stuff. And I think going into Dragonflight, where they just go back to like talents, might simplification for classes, where you could have like simplicity of you don't have all these systems to consider, but also like a system where you can just create more depth with the base class toolkit. I think it's going to be important. I think that could be maybe the play.
Actually,
Hopefully.
not, no.
Edwin's a joke for heroic, and now only seeing added mobs upstairs in Mythic. Yeah, they added mobs upstairs in Mythic. Really? Yeah. So they're not really. It's not super like difficult. It does have like punishing mechanics where if you're getting them wrong, you got to be clean with your mechanics. As you can see, like we're struggling. But yeah, they just added mobs upstairs. Although those mobs are very, very important because those mobs is how you bring everybody back up from Kingsbourne. Like normally on Heroic, you just automatically bring you up from Kingsbourne. And here you have to CC those ads, make sure they never finish the cast. Otherwise we die. You also gotta make sure you don't kill those ads too early. So you need somebody always working down those ads. Whittle them down, making it easier for us to kill them over time. Okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's my bad. I think it's the first time I've ever done that.
You got Tom back. I'm not even hitting the boss.
Oh man.
Sorry, 3 dead. Just go again.
Look it up.
I'm so bad. I should have waited. I should have let him go.
Please, my ears.
I'm sorry.
I should have let him go.
Please stop.
I walked by Nick, but the purple buff, dude, it's so hard to see. It's much
Getting
harder to see,
PTSD
man.
for the last like 30 seconds.
I think they gotta make it brighter or something. They gotta make it brighter. I would love for it, or I need to do something. I don't know, man. Maybe I need to mess around with like the color. I'm not colorblind, but I'm not thinking like maybe I need to mess around with the colorblind settings so I can make it more emphasized. I feel like it's just that the dark circles on the dark floor, like the blue in the inner area, it blends in. That's why I run out here. Because under gray, you can really tell a difference. But in here, because I've been in a situation where I'm standing still and somebody runs into me and they literally didn't see it. But that's my fault there. We're actually doing a good pull, and then I messed up. I just gotta go a little bit slower, or I should just shadow step right to him because nobody should be behind him. I should just shadow step immediately. I keep running over to maybe thinking like, okay, maybe it's gonna be easy for us. Nope. I just need to step to him. That's new too. Even though you already cleared your blasphemy, if you touch someone, you still die. Yeah. I think that's a thing in Heroic. Maybe not. I know that wasn't a thing on normal. I think on normal, as soon as you clear, you're good. Actually, you might be right. Yeah. Yeah. So in Mythic, if you do run into someone's circle and you don't have anything, you just die. So the only way you'll live is if you clear your blasphemy, the yellow buff and the purple buff. If those touch together, then you clear. Anything else is a dead. AFK, dead. Run to somebody else, dead. Run to another person with the same buff, both of you dead. And see today, yeah, HC of this boss isn't bad at all. I remember when it was at the very beginning when you first did this raid. They were like, "Hey, Anduin is going to be the first boss of the tier on Heroic."
I was like, you smell good. My blasphemy.
My frame's strict.
That's why I'm trying to be a little bit more aggressive with using Shadow Step. I don't really have a Shadow Step for this fight because I feel like it just can displace me in such a bad spot. Not where I want to be at all. Really good opener. Oh my god.
Brad the blasphemy.
People can mute the Hunter Shell. You can, but you don't want to because you want to be able to clear with another person that has the opposite buff as you.
Need one dark on me.
You want to be able to clear it. Because if you immune it and the other person does not have immunity, well, that person dies. Unless both of you have immunity. You don't really want to immune it for that reason. Is there much difference between Mythic and Heroic, Anduin? It's a bit of difference. Everything gets harder for one. Everything is harder.
One.
The little one.
The ads, you have to manage them as well. The ads down below in the downstairs phase is even more important.
The one at Star. Like they all got gripped in, but after it got gripped a short distance, he just slowly walked in.
Why'd you hit me? Why would you do that? And please. Oh, it looks like the buffs that are going to be for Affix boys, it's only 2% haste. 69 mastery per stack. Ooh. Oh, wait, that's not that good, because mastery, that means it has a DR. I imagine mastery would... Hopefully we'll be good, chat. Hopefully we're good. I think we're back. Chat, I think we're good. I think we're back. Sorry about that. Hit a bit of buffer. We're good, though. I think. I hope. I've been getting that randomly, like a random buffers while I'm streaming. Refresh the stream if it's not working for you. Let me type in chat actually. Refresh the stream if it's buffered for you, boys. We lagged, but we back now. Did you get 3K out? Not yet, all mess. I'm pretty close. I just need a couple more keys done. Just a handful of more than the 20. I think I can do it this week, maybe. If I got guildies that are doing keys. I'll see if Alasa and Lemoons are going to be doing some. So I might be able to get my 3K this week. But I just need a couple more keys at 20. Because I'm getting like, what, 40 points per? I need like 3 or 4 of them. Which is not bad at all. Like, we'll be doing 22s with guildies. So like, even a 20 would be massive for some of them.
Marks? One.
Shame you aren't on Ally. We'll do some together. Yo, Almez, almost right. Yo, as soon as cross faction Almez, we gotta do some together, my guy. As soon as cross faction is enabled. Dude, I'd be down if you could right now. I'd be totally down to do it with you guys.
I got pulled up.
I got pulled up early too.
Thanks, pulled up. Cut down here.
Are we done? Okay.
That was super quick.
Got pulled up fast. I guess we just AoE the ads too hard. With a Horde? Hell yeah, dude. I'm definitely gonna play with Alliance and Horde, man. I'm gonna swap some of my characters to Alliance. I'm gonna make some Light Forge. I'm gonna make some Void Elves. I'm gonna make a Courtieran. I'm gonna make some Night Elves. I'm gonna get a bit of variety in there, dude. Maybe get a Worgen in there too. I always thought now the Worgen pirate look was amazing. I don't know if I'll do that on my main. You know what? Actually, I'm not even against the idea. I'll think about it. I'm gonna think about what I'll do on main.
On these ads since we've practiced.
You'd say a big difference. Dallas having ads in P1 upstairs opposed to not having them on both heroic and normal. I guess there's a big difference, but also everything hits so much harder. Everything is painful. Healing the ads down below is a lot tougher. You got to be extra careful because you can't make a single mistake in like heroic and normal. If an ad goes in, it could be fine. But like in Mythic, if the Anduin doesn't have his full bar maxed out, you ain't getting past that phase. You got to make sure he's 100%. So you got to play the fight cleaner. That would be the biggest difference. But in terms of like actual mechanics, yeah, the ads, I guess. Then in P1 intermission, you have the wall immediately, and you have the A-bomb, the big boy. You have 2 of them, I think. You have that in P1 and P2. So basically, intermission 1 and intermission 2 are the same. It's basically intermission 2 of heroic times 2. The ads in P2, I think there's something to about them. I think you gotta need an interpretation. I don't think you could CC him forever. And with Anduin phase 3 is like a snowball mechanic where you gotta pass a buff. You gotta cleanse, then you gotta pass it from one person to another or something like that. It's hard to explain it. Fade from both sides? Me? It's not a great fade, it's just kinda short. I do want to go for like a proper fade next time. I found a barbershop that did a good cut, did it fairly quick. So I'm probably going there next time to them. Because I've been going to this barber place for a long while, but the quality of their cuts have just depreciated. I don't know what it is, man. I used to have a dude over there named Sean. I used to go to him, get a cut. Me and him would hang out, would chill, talk about games and shit. It was fun. And then Sean stopped working there because he's, you know, wanting to get paid, I think, more somewhere else. Then Sean's gone, so now I'm having to like get a cut from any of the other people on there. But they don't do as good a cuts as I like it. But it's an alright place, you know, I want to support them. But their cuts over time, man, they just depreciated. So I just was looking for a different place for a while. I found a dude. Was doing cuts. They were kind of okay. I tried another place. I like what the guy did. Quick, efficient, good people. So I'll probably come back the next time. Yeah, I got your no charge. Alright, sound good, sound good. You clean me up, yeah?
Right into the ball. 8-1.
Sound good, my guy. Hopefully the odds die, maybe? Oh, I gotta heal. Ah. Did everybody die to the ads? Is that what it was? Yo, we're messing up our AoE. Pretty bad.
Can we just
Gotta move on, that's what it is.
like,
Yeah.
all souls damage down?
Sometimes you just gotta go. Sometimes you gotta move on.
Getting.
I wanted to support them, man. You know, it's a local place, kind of like a mom and pop shop, but it's just they weren't really
Really
like
save
doing quality work.
breaking them out because I can't be in melee when they need to.
There's other things too, like the person cutting my hair there, like they were more interested in just chit chatting and talking to customers than really like taking care of my haircut. So it's like I feel like I'd go in there and be there for an hour and come out and like wasn't really happy with the cut.
I think there's some people that came out.
I didn't want to say nothing. They're like, yeah, I'm all done. I'm like, I would say something about like, yo, we gotta clean this up a little. I was like, nah.
Yeah, I mean, we're like every.
That's
single
good
time
enough.
People up way too early.
I think what really set it off is like they're doing not a great version of cuts, but it's like it was alright.
Like his, I can see.
I felt like alright,
Not actually,
it's alright.
He's
It's
single targeting
okay.
into the really high ones.
They'll get it one day.
Stuff.
But then one started charging more, and I'm like, alright, now it's gonna be the final straw. So it's like, okay, that's not worth the price at that point. I tried to support them. I tried my best. But let's say now roughly how long then 2 launches we'll get season 4. No, not really. They said that season 4 is gonna last. Is gonna be up after season 3 has gone its typical duration. Typical Shadowlands duration. And typical Shadowlands duration is like 7 to 8 months so far. At least based on season 1 and season 2. So it looks like, I don't know how long we are into season 3, but it looks like it's gonna be at the end of season 3 whenever that happens. So some people are saying maybe like summertime. I mean, it's getting like May, so it's starting to get like, you know, hot. It's starting to get summertime more or less. It might be like, I don't know, June, July.
What you're saying is correct, but
Possibly August, I have no idea. You Dala win? You Dala? Yo, I do gotta get some alts on the EU leveled up. I'm playing with you boys, yeah? I gotta.
When that barrier came out, those ads were at 14% health, so somebody's hitting them too much.
Yeah.
Dark Iron Dwarf with your head show, but let's go, dude. Your hair still looks cool. What's up, Will? How you doing, my man? Hope you having a good. Yeah.
Like I said, somebody's
But all loved it. Let's go, David. Hell yeah, my guy. Glad you like it, the rogue. Chat, I'm thinking maybe swap out to Outlaw for a few pulls. We're not seeing intermission. It doesn't really matter if I'm sub or Outlaw for this fight. For P1, Outlaw is a lot more fun, dumb. A lot more fun. I might just go Outlaw for a bit. Because Subtlety and Outlaw do about the same, and this everything except for like intermission. Intermission is a lot more funnel damage, which I think I might just commit to funnel damage. Not as much AoE. Play into my mechanics. The last one was just AoEing, because the ads are kind of important.
Be in this area.
I love how GPS scale where I saw. It's not bad. It's not as bad as like some people say. It's not optimal. Tank dead. Healer dead. Another healer dead. Yeah, it's dead. It's a go again. Alright, we go Outlaw. We go Outlaw Ventier. Outlaw Ventier is not as strong as Cure and Outlaw, but it'll work. Because I don't want to go back and like swap. I don't want to hold these guys up. We need more progression. We need more opportunities at Anduin. Because we are struggling with P1 with the ads just by itself. So we got to figure that out a little bit better. Although we did, I think, make a couple of swaps. I think our composition looks a little bit different this time than it was last week. So swapping up composition is not gonna help us. I feel like having a consistent composition is gonna be better. Also, I don't think I ever got Mad Dude C. I haven't even been using the Mad Dude C. Honestly, I'm not even gonna use it now. I'm just gonna swap to sub. Get a couple of pulls on that. Once we start getting progression, I'll go back to Outlaw, or the other way around. Get a couple of fights as Outlaw, couple pulls as Outlaw. Once I get progression, I'll go back to sub. And then we'll use the Theo Charge T. I would have loved to do this as Kyrian though. It's so good as Kyrian. Okay. And I do need talents. That should be it. I think kill speed is generally better, but it's not gonna work well here. Definitely not gonna work well here. Okay. I guess people saw your pump and decided to actually try it. Dude, it's really, really fun, man. It is so fun. They've been buffing it little by little too, so like the spec is doing a little bit more damage than before. But in terms of like damage that's important, like I feel like Outlaw won't really be the spec that can pad. In terms of like getting the most amount of damage to like pad onto a, on a boss or an ad or whatever, it won't be the best pad damage. But it can be a decent enough damage when it comes to focus damage. Like when you have a one singular target, you just need to focus on that, hitting it out as hard as you can. It might be an okay spec for it.
Downstairs in the accounts. It's like the prep's handling 100% of the grouping.
Another thing I don't remember is when do you vanish with this build? Because you never play the vanish Lego. Here.
Barrier.
I figured it out last week. I don't remember what I did last week.
Marks.
Sorry, Nick.
Kingsborn 1.
Kind of weird damage, 14k when we kind of scuffed it. I think my opener would have been way, way bigger if I got it right though. My god, this is so much more fun, boys. Oh my god, the damage, the difference is night and day.
You can start pulling us up.
Okay, dropping 10 stock.
The one slow.
Look, did you have 10 stock there?
I'm downstairs.
Oh, you're downstairs. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Bro. Okay, I apologize.
Yeah, we're on separate cross points.
Okay. If anybody else can maybe help me pull resources with there's some of them that are like kind of high, and the 10 stock.
What happening now? What's up, Celtic? How you doing, man? Just back on it, Andy grind. Doing the same old, same old. So it looks like we're just trying to figure out how much damage we need on those ads to make sure that we're consistent. For the most part, we're not really touching those ads. It's really just Izzo working them down with Lost Souls. It's a little bit of work as well with his Rain of Fire. Just trying to make sure he does a little bit more damage to them.
Really pick off the high ones.
So we gotta be just a little bit more careful with it.
Like everybody that's like up there, once they hear like bringing them down, and yeah, throw everything into them if you can.
I'll even call it a little earlier.
Okay.
Well, remember, they're taking a little bit longer this time, so they have to stay down longer.
It's so weird. Basically, what they're doing right now, the Destro Warlocks,
Yeah, but
they're having to hold their soul shard spending in order to make sure they get their 10 stack for the tier set, and make sure that they are holding on to that so they can rain of fire into a free rain of fire right after on those ads, and hopefully it'll be enough to like kill them, or Chaos Bolt, one of those two. I'm not really sure.
Just sweating my ass off downstairs.
One of those two.
Yeah.
But they're basically just having to like hold on soul shards, just make sure that they're really extra careful with like some of the damage they do to the boss and the ads.
Patronize me, Clayman. I'm barely holding on.
Oh, I'm serious.
Starting out in the 9th stack, immediately so can Chaos Bolt into a bolt. I mean, they do a ton of damn, man.
Barely beating that mark.
They do an incredible amount of damn. 39k on the boss, Jesus. Imagine if you did that with P. I mean, I guess the Warlocks do kind of like that damage in PvP, but not nearly as high.
I'm not shutting up. Wait. Did I say that backwards? Did I say that backwards?
Okay, good buffs, boys. Huge buffs. Wait, this is a perfect buffs. Oh my god, I actually had an auto attack. Place the shop for free.
Annoying spam macro. Marks.
Look at that chat, 20k opener. Let's go. Not bad at all. We cleaned up good, and we had to back up too. Like if we didn't have to back up and just hit the boss the whole time, oh my god. Oh, the dammy. I'm not gonna cleave those ads. They're so careful in having to like not kill those ads. We're just gonna single target the boss. Or at least try to do our very best to just single target the boss as best we can.
I'm setting us up. Shit.
Did we do it? Hell yeah, we did it, boys! Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna hold my CDs. I'm gonna hold my CDs and drop them on that ad down below. Progress, boys, progressing. Watch this hit intermission now.
He's more too.
Okay, we held down CDs, held literally everything. And we should have everything here for the boss. Leave. Ouching for a sec.
We need a slow
Oracle, perfect.
I got brought up early.
Slow. You should die. You should die. He should die. Oh no, one didn't die.
On top of me. Who that is running? Come to me, please.
Oh, blasphemy. Blasphemy and the Nova? What's it called? Hopebreaker. Befoulment. Befoul barrier. That's what it is, the barrier. Man, okay.
Really know what
How did it do on that ad there?
Ads different in a manner than when we were the other week.
They don't want me to use.
Anduin is doing damn though.
So we have it for the Lich King intermission.
Copy that.
What? Wait, really? Okay, interesting. I was gonna say for a second, like, it felt like that whole phase is just different. Normally we do slappy hands, and we have the DK just grip stuff in.
They want me to have it for the Lich King intermission.
Have mass grip for the intermission.
It's not enough. It's like mouse grip is useless in it.
Yeah, but the grippy hands only grips one at a time.
Does anything happen when the ad goes in? Because in heroic it does nothing. So when the ad goes in, the boss doesn't get his bar. We gotta make sure that the ads die so they don't go in. We gotta make sure that certain ads are healed, and the big ad also dies to make sure that Anduin gets a full bar. It's not like it does anything on normal, heroic, or anything. It's just you don't get the buff to be nearly as big. On normal heroic, you don't really need Anduin to get like the full energy that quickly, that high. On Mythic, it's incredibly important to max out the bar, because if you even have like one ad missing, or if you have like one healing ad missing, if you miss any energy, that intermission is gonna hurt a lot. So you barely have enough to survive
like
with a full bar,
our team
but if you
went
miss any
those
on Mythic, it's just painful. Painful to heal, painful to damage through as well. Because you won't get nearly as big of a burn to the boss. But then mostly on the defensive side of things. Most of the defense are like, you just won't be able to survive. It's a little bit tough.
No, the boop is the good one. It's the,
So you just try to be extra careful.
side, so like the one that
Now I'm
I-
wondering what can I do with those ads. I guess I could maybe stun one ad. Maybe I can start working on one of the ads at the beginning. I kind of cleave specs, so I'm trying to cleave off of that ad. Off of the big one onto the little ones. Let me look. Anduin's Despair, I think, is the big one. And we do single target it and cleave onto doubts. A little. Not a lot, but a little. Staffs work, Memnarch, Euro, they'll do a lot of damage to those things.
For me too, it's mildly terrifying.
If I go Kyrian though, I feel like I'd be able to AoE those things much easier, because when they stack up, I do the Kyrian, I vanish with the Kyrian again, it's so good.
It's a season 4 thing.
So do you see perfect? Basically. We're just gonna play it well the whole time, Almez. We can't really make a mistake, because that's how the fight is tuned. It's... I think with the gear that we have, if we could just get past the phase 1 and intermission 1, phase 2 is easy, and then intermission 2 will be easy because we're not going to be in there as long because the Anduin is going to be real low on health. So then we can see like phase 2, if you can get that clean, intermission 2 will be short, and then Anduin should be able to just work it down in phase 3, where at the end it's just like whatever cooldowns you got, send it, whatever defense you got, send it, and then you do like this bouncy thing, I think, with the passing the buff towards the cleanse, and that's about it. And there's the fight, and then you just kill the boss. We have so much gear that in P2 it's going to be easier, and P3 it's also going to be easier. P1 is the only part that's like kind of like difficult, because you got to be really clean there. You got to make sure people don't come back up too early, none of that stuff, and you got to make sure all the ads die. Yeah. So we just need to practice it. Consistency is going to be super important. We were doing pretty good last week too. I thought we were pretty good. But this week, I think we ended up switching up the composition altogether. We had a double blood DK, and they had the grippy hand for down below, which lets pull the ads over to the side and all that, which was a lot easier to manage them. But this time, it's a little bit different because they don't really get like gripped as easily. Our blood DK, is he running double grip like for this? Is it like anything cheesy like that? No, still Crimson. See Unity. So back in Sanctum of Domination, you could run this trinket or this legendary. What's the lowest you got him to? So we got past phase intermission 1, and we saw phase 2 for a second, and then we died shortly after. We had one good pull where we saw phase 2 for a second. Didn't really get to practice it, but just to see it, just to get there. What was it I was gonna say?
Spork, let's try to flip it
Death,
around
I said this
until you
death
see
grip
all the way
legendary where you could
down
basically death grip twice in a row.
on the intermission.
I was wondering if maybe the tanks are running that
Let's just do that.
this fight, because you used to run that back in Sanctum.
Be in this area.
Huge boss, boys. And we got the right trinket roll too. Beautiful.
Spread the marks. Wrong one.
A little scuffed because it was a little slow, but others who did okay. FFS? I want out again? No, 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 King! Don't tell me, bro! Don't tell me it ain't so, dude! It ain't so. It ain't so. Cause the healer left. Oh, dude. At this point, I feel like you need to put these guys on ignore, so then there's no way they can sign up for your groups or something. You need to be putting them on a list, man. And like Santa, you need to be checking it twice, because these people, man. Why? Over what? Like, dude, you're doing keys at 1800 score where people are like, oh, we wiped? Okay, there's no way we can time it. I'm out.
Which one?
I think it was diamond that time.
We gotta get this figured out.
I mean, I'm doing everything I can with the grips and I'm chain spicing them. I don't know what else I can do.
It's a little unfortunate.
Oh,
Going under, but I'll use my flagellation.
I'll have to get a second knock on diamond or something. I don't know.
walking in. No CC. Fuck.
I did no sloppy hands yet, sorry.
Okay, we're dead. Oh man, we're letting the ads walk in. Phase 1, they kind of let one ad walk in. I think maybe that's why the group 2 was like not playing it clean. I don't really have anything I do in that phase either besides just DPS. Maybe I should go blind one of the ads or something, just to hit it with a CC, just so it's not going anywhere. Okay, Act 3 of trying to get my 3rd kid done. Hopefully we'll actually get... Yeah, I believe, man. I believe you could do it. I believe in the cleave. If it was the 3K right IO, I'd be understandable. Man, it's just still so dumb. I don't like that. I don't like... It's just... I don't know, man. It's a key. Just finish it. That's what we were talking about earlier, like a week ago, I think. They gotta add some way to, like, if somebody's constantly just bailing on keys, if it's like somebody's like IRL happened, DC, something happened IRL, had to go, I think there's no reason to punish that player. But like if somebody just leaves because one pull went wrong, it's like, alright, left. There's gotta be a reason to like want to finish the key, man. You gotta at least get some partial score for finishing it or something, anything. Let's gotta figure something out, man. That's crazy. Because King, I remember last week, man. Last week we were streaming and you were like, man, another one left, and another one left, and another one. Good night, Dalaran, praying for 25-2. Yo! Tomorrow morning, I believe, Laura. Good luck, good luck. Hope you got that tier, fam. Earlier, I tried to do a 20 with a guilty before the reset for fun, but healer fake DC after 2 deaths, bro. Yeah. At that point, just like, just be like, just leave. Just press Hearthstone. Fake DC is just, I don't know, man. I don't understand it. Dude, doing 20s as pugging, it gotta be the worst. Gotta be a pretty bad experience. Doing with the guilty is super fun. Pugging, I can't even imagine it, man. In fact, this is usually why I advise people like, hey, if you don't have to pug, don't pug. Seriously, it's worth looking for a guild. I know it's like, man, but everything in the game is like, you can just queue up for it. Trust me, you don't want to. It's the game is really opens up once you don't have to do any of that.
One dark to come to melee.
Once you get yourself in a guild, the people that are interested in playing the game and are interested in trying, the game really opens up. It becomes so much more fun.
I have brain damage.
I don't know what was different that time, but it was perfect.
2 typhoons, and I just noticed.
You can bring it up.
A little bit sooner than that bring up. I didn't die.
Fucking Christ, was that like 3% health? Alright, wipe it up.
Again? Oh, okay. Yeah, his health is real, or his energy is really, really low.
Yeah, what were you saying, Mem?
Unfortunately, we're doing okay too.
Hang on, I have to look at them.
Doing kind of okay for a bit.
So I forgot them.
Are they trying to do a 20 with a guilty? Yeah, that's just the worst. I'm doing 18 necrotic this time. Yo, good luck. Good luck in the necrotic. Hopefully in that necrotic wake, everybody in your group will be awake. I'll be playing the game. By the way, boys, thanks so much for hanging out, man. You guys could have been anywhere else, but you guys are chilling with me, and I really appreciate you. You guys are awesome, man. Thanks for chilling.
AD is so much better than that. It's crazy.
Lemons, you're going down the first time, right?
Yeah. Dude, they really gotta allow you to sandworn relics, or let you buy gear for your ult with sandworn relics. It is so like good. I mean, I was just able to buy myself a tier piece. What's up, bro? Much love from Hawaii. What's up, Xander? How you doing, my man? Hope you having good, my guy. How you doing, my dude? Welcome, welcome. What you up to, fam? We're just on an Anduin grind. He got nerfed, but doesn't mean he's easy. Doesn't mean he's falling over, unless we just suck, dude. Which could be the case, honestly. But
I can-
honestly, we're just giving it a
Want me to
try. You
not
know, we've been on this guy
start
for at least an
towards middle?
hour.
I can do that.
Well,
We still got 2 more to go.
He literally just did that pull. It
Okay.
was the most chef's kiss shit I've seen.
Also, when you grip from purple, like you can't stay there. You have to keep moving. So the next time gripping hands supposed to grip, it grips that ad from there to you closer.
Oh, I know that.
And obviously you're staying put and you're gripping the shit that's from green, that's already in the middle, to you, which you're too close to Anduin. Like you have to get away from Anduin, so it grips and it grips, you know, to range.
Yeah, so the reason I was close to there is because when I'm running from Diamond back over to Star, previously, they were very close to
I will say this fight is so much more fun. Infinitely more fun as Outlaw than Sub. Infinitely. I don't know what it is. It's either maybe like I enjoy the playstyle or like it just plays really, really well. I think cooldown wise though, man, it feels like every minute I got something. Feels like every minute I got something. And I can either use it on a boss or use it down below in a blasphemy or whatever the doubt ad or whatever it's called. Openers too, it just feels really good. I feel like a sub, if I get good procs, I get 20k opener. Outlaw, I feel like as long as I press my buttons, I get a 20k opener. It's just night and day difference, man.
Spork, if it continues to be an issue, yes. In this barrier. Marks.
Spread. Stack. AOE incoming.
King's 1-1.
God, it's so good. Feels good to play too. All right, clean phase 1, please. We can do this easily. Just pay attention to the bad health. Pay attention to your crowd control. Make sure you get the grips downstairs. Focus on crowd control. You just gotta focus on CC. There's a bit of damage. You got class that can do damage, but focus on CC if your job is to CC. Just do the very best you can. Barrier with stack for it. We'll stack, we'll contribute. And then we do spready with spaghetti. Spready spaghetti. Get the hell out of the way. Pull them out, pull them out. AoE. Nice. Clean. Chat, we did it. Chat, we did it. We did do it. You were here for this.
Please red pasta. King's Horn 2.
Yeah, I got nothing really down below damage wise, but it should be okay. We got a feint, sippy cup. Just focus on this guy as best we can. Just CCing, that's all we're doing is just CCing.
You're in the barrier top.
Literally PvP in this guys. I got gouge for this thing if we need to.
Dark.
Get us up.
Raise up, raise up.
Get us. Ah, come on. Ah, we didn't know the stun.
Don't have anything.
Oh my goodness.
Does Bull Rush work?
Roar?
Hold up, really?
Disorientation roar anything? Because Memner can literally walk up and just AoE roar.
Cap that, right? Cap roar?
Yeah, did you make a girl?
I was more.
Mem can literally back that ass up, do a quick roar, go back to taking
I was
boss.
more concerned with the debuff.
So, whatever change.
Oh my god. We did it, clipped it, let's go, boys. Did it. Saw intermission, we just bunged it up so hard. Did we get a full buff?
Last week to this week, because he had to get.
I think we had the full buff too, right? I think.
What for group 2?
Yeah, because like before, all my cooldowns
Oh
went
man.
up for the grip, and now it's my cooldowns will end.
Defensive.
Like, and then 5 seconds later, then they're all moved up.
I hate the fact that that one's gonna be really bad.
It won't be.
Full bar? Alright. That's good. That's what we want to see, man. That's exactly what we want to see. This is so much more fun as Outlaw. I actually feel really good because I can just gouge. And I'm playing Dirty Tricks. I can just gouge for free.
It already is?
Vantage Sheep Shadow if I need to for free. It's so nice. It's so nice.
The helicopter that Sonic was riding on at the beginning of the level.
Are we getting tagged in? But the ads still hurt? Oh yeah, the ads are painful. We got 90% damage reduction, the ads still hurt. That's how big this fight is. 90% damage reduction and the ads are just destroying us. The boss too, he got Remorseless Winter, he got the wall walking, he got the big A-bomb boys gonna be doing exploding thing. Just everything hurts, man. Literally everything hurts. So who was this up above actually, I wonder? Is this a healer up above and they have a Guardian Affinity? Which I don't think anybody is. Oh, Guardian Affinity, wait, you can just go in bear. Actually, it doesn't even have to go in bear for him. Just press the Destroying Roar. So that's something we can maybe work on, is figuring out like how do we do CC up above. Because a lot of classes can do CC. Because Suns will DR, but everything else won't.
Be in the barrier. Mark.
Spread. Stack.
Nice.
Nick, behind you. Nick, behind you.
King torn one.
Shockwave.
Not gonna touch the ads. Hopefully the downstairs face can do the work.
You can forward.
Dark on tank.
My god, I got my cooldown so much faster than ever before, boys. Jesus.
I have a joke.
Aurelius. Alright, chat. Hoping for the best here. What are the ads and all the CC? They got all their ads, all their mechanics done. We're gonna faint. We're gonna self-heal. Hope for the best here. So these ads. It looks like we're going for the grippy hand this time. On these things. One walked near, but I think we're okay.
Who's up? Who's up?
We killed it fast, dude. With a grippy hand, everything just melts. Hell yeah.
Need a light, need a light. That one who's wondering.
Oh god. Oh, we don't have enough people in the middle.
Blind.
What the?
So we wiped there though to the shield.
Yeah.
So when we pulled up downstairs, did they not get in the remainder of the shield there?
Gotta stand in the shield. How we doing, the boss? How we doing down there, dude? Downstairs, dude. Piping Andy, man. Let's go, dude. Look at this. I mean, boss damage kind of sort of matters here, chat, right? I mean, sort of, but not really. But if that's our boss damage in P1, dude, our P3 boss damage is going to be fantastic. We're miles ahead on Anduin. There's going to be a lot of damage that's necessary on the ads and everything. That first phase is cleaner now. It is cleaner. It's not perfect, but it is a little cleaner. Baby steps. Gotta take that one little step at a time. Yo, did we get any good loot out of the vault? We actually did get fantastic loot. Well, let me head over and read it out. So we got a Boxy Storm for the Demon Hunter, max item level 278, fantastic weapon. We got a Bell 278 for Monk, which is alright. We got a Changeling 278 for the Warlock, which I think is one of the better trinkets. I think it's best for casters. We got Mage never got to do a key. Priest apparently never got to do a key. Hunter got like a bracer, which I don't think I went with. I think I went with a coin. That's like our only dud. Rogue got a... We went coins just so we can get a socket, which is a huge upgrade anyway for PvP. I should have like 40% versatile or something at this point. It's crazy. What else we got? We also got... What else we got, actually? What else did I get? Pally got a tier set, but not from the vault. But he got a cloak, and then we were able to make tier. And everybody else got like little item level upgrades here and there, but nothing like crazy. I think those are the only ones crazy ones. That's what I listed earlier. Those probably the classes that got the craziest, biggest upgrades ever.
And the barrier.
Druid get anything? Druid got a... I forget what. Druid got an intellect staff. 278 intellect staff. Like crit, I think Verse and Master, which isn't amazing for a healer or anything. I think it's kind of okay for Boomy, or used to be. Okay, the downtime that time was a lot better. Oh, yeah, I guess I shouldn't have spoiled it. Yeah, that's my fault. It's okay, Almas. I didn't spoil all of them, though. Told you, like, some I don't remember. So at least you'll be able to meet some of them. I should have asked. I didn't even think about it. I'm sorry. Actually, a lot of you guys watch the VODs. I'm surprised so many people do, but a lot of you guys watch the VODs. I get messages all the time like, man, don't watch the VOD. I got so many messages you guys like, yo, I can't believe you looted X or Y. I'll get it like a day or later or something. I'll be like, oh, okay. At first I was like, wait. It's like, wait, that happened the other day. But it's like, oh, they watched the VODs. Okay. Take me a second to connect the dots. But a lot of you guys do, man. That's crazy. I'm glad you guys like them, though. Yeah, we got the big grippy hands, so we don't have to worry about the ads nearly as much. The one time Night Fae racial makes a difference is this AoE slow. The one time it makes a difference.
So good, guys.
Dude, that's so clean.
Pulling as fast as I can.
Need a dark in melee.
Good.
We did it, boys. Yo.
Rallius, you'll,
We're doing a chat.
what's it called?
We're doing it. Did you get anything? You'll have to watch the stream, I guess, at that point. I don't want to spoil anymore. Nah, I don't want to spoil it. Chat, we're doing it clean.
Do not take this shit near the wall. See where I'm at right now?
So now we're going to be on Lich King and we're going to be on Soul. Yo, if we could just do this more often, more consistently, I'll be happy. Good wall, watch it. Big guy, we're going to have to switch to him at some point here.
Lich King is yours.
Kill that soul.
Okay, big guy. Big soul. Kill it. Should die. Nice. We should be able to get some decent damage on Lich King. Proper single target for a while.
One towards purple-ish. Boom. Careful, careful.
Watch the wall.
4 seconds for taunts.
Yeah, we're gonna have to swap to the soul.
Defensive.
Kill big ad, kill big ad. Go get it.
Nice.
Wall.
All right, chat. We're doing it.
These ads.
Actually saw interface 2. Did it, boys. Now the question is, can we do this efficient enough?
You can get staff up in 10 seconds. Killing green here. Get interrupts. That goes out. After this first set, next set, we're going to star marker.
Stars.
Send stars towards green now, okay?
I already did. I cursed him.
AOE incoming.
Going to circle marker.
Oh my god.
That one needs to be.
That was a fast cast. Holy cow. Jesus, once it starts casting, it's over. Wow. That is crazy
casting
fast.
Speeds up for everyone that you kill. So
Huh.
it needs to be like a stun instead on that.
Okay, wow. I'm wondering if we do this, if maybe
Yeah,
Prey in the Week is better here, because I could stun it, we can do 10% more damage.
Just cheat. We could cheat early.
That could be
Like,
massive.
Hank could cheat over there early.
Yo, that was so cool,
They could've
chat.
pulled otherwise.
Oh, that was awesome, dude. Yo, we did 24k DPS in that fight. We're not doing amazing on Remnant, are we?
Guys, make
We
sure
did it
you
though,
know what you're
boys.
doing
Yeah,
in that
those
phase.
casts to
So
get
the crap,
faster
example,
for every one of those ads is dead. So the first ad does it kind of slow. Second, as soon as you kill one of the ads, they start casting faster. That was the two ads dead. Third one casts that quickly. It basically is a chain. Once you get one off, that's it. He's chaining fears on you. There's no way to stop him. Third one's probably gonna spam him over and over and over, and there's no way to interrupt it. You just gotta hard CC it and hope for an interrupt. Hope for like a silence, something that lasts for a while.
10% behind of what we were
That's
last
cool.
We have
I love
way
it.
Different damage profile, unfortunately.
That's awesome, man. That's really, really neat. Worst to worst, I could maybe swap over to Prayer in the Week on both sub and us.
Kind of.
Maybe go for like a full kidney shot, lock him down for a moment. And just kidney shot into cheap shot into cheap shot and just let everybody DPS him.
For sure.
I wouldn't worry about DPS myself. I'm just going to be working on CC. It's totally a viable strat, I think. 10% more damage? I mean, it's pretty big. Or at least I imagine it'd be
Getting
noticeable.
reps in that phase.
Burning recommended? Yeah. I think I'm still run a little bit of dirty tricks because there's like in the downstairs phase in P1, gouging those ads for free and not wasting energy feels really nice. But I'm gonna try this for now. If I go back to sub, I'll probably swap to Prey in the Week. But even for sub, it's also kind of weird because apparently the Shirking Storm AoE slow is better because 30% slow, not amazing, but it's better than nothing. Especially what I got for the ads downstairs as well.
Nice CD macro, so I don't have to call it out.
I don't care either way.
Okay.
Let's see. So Andy, we slap him. Remnant of Fallen King, we did kind of okay-ish game on. Nothing really else. But chat, we saw P2. That's what we need. We need a clean P1, live in intermission, see in P2. If we could do that more consistently, I'd be happy.
Be in the spirit. Mark.
Spread. Stack. AOE incoming.
King's Horn 1.
Wish I had a better buff. Had good damage at the very beginning. There we go. Now that's a buff. That's a real buff right there. I like that. Try to make sure Blade Flurry doesn't hit those things.
Pull it.
And we pulled him out, which is good.
AOE incoming.
King's 1-2, get ready.
Shockwave.
Oh god. For some reason started alt tabbing. Not sure why.
There's a star going through this.
Bring us
Break
up.
them out.
Need a dark?
There's one really high, guys. Lamoons.
Okay, we're alive, except for one of us. Got the full energy, boys. Yo, we could make this work. We could make this work. Let me see if I can get some cooldown reduction while we have the boss here. It's worth hitting the boss even though he's basically immune, takes 100% less damage, but it's outlaw, you want a cooldown reduction. So you spend calm points as your finishes, it's actually kind of worth the value.
Blasting. Yeah, if you can.
Wall.
Defensive.
Oh, that's the worst. That wall and the ad. That wall and the ad timing was pretty, something. We're kind of stuck where the wall was like we were in the middle of that wall. We either have to go left or have to go right. It's gonna take a while. It's gonna take a second. But otherwise, I think it was okay, chat. I think it was a kind of okay-ish. Definitely not perfect. We're definitely behind. How was my boss damage that time? Because I think I had every cooldown going into that thing. A lot better. Not going to be beating a hunter who's getting himself a giga amount of extra AoE damage. But a lot better. A lot better. As we all ramping, as we all need a little bit of time. All ramping. Little by little. I really wish I could do this as a Kyrian, boys. This is so much more fun as Kyrian. This would be so much more fun. Alright, we go again. If you get more consistent CP2, then I think I'll swap over to prayer in the week. But for now, that gouge is super useful in that downstairs phase when the ads are walking. Because just like if they're just continuously walking, you can just hit them with a gouge to stop them in place for just a second. Because they stop, they think about it, they think about it, they think about it, then they start walking. So it gives you like actually longer CC than the duration of a gouge. Because you'll gouge them for a second, they'll sit there, and they'll be like, wait, I can walk? And they'll start walking again. Like bug out or something. Actually, they don't really bug out. Honestly, they kind of have like a normal ad interaction in like World of Warcraft when hit by gouge. It's almost like they treat it as a full CC almost. I don't know what it is. Like, that's the best way I could explain it, though.
1-1.
I think during intermission chat, I might just go Kyrian for this. Might just go Kyrian. Because I can play Kyrian as sub, but it's like I might play Kyrian as outlaw. Actually, no, I don't know. So this is what we'll do. If chat, we're consistently getting into intermission, I'll probably go back to sub so we can do a lot more funnel damage. It just dumps to the boss and ups to the ads. Just a ton of single target. Because I think it'll be super fun.
It's almost.
Yeah, it's about to die.
You can pull us
You
up
can pull
now.
us now.
It's dead, it's dead.
Alright.
Spread. Spread.
Dark on tank.
Don't.
Kind of messed up my burst there. Oh, bungled it completely. What the?
Need more than 2, get ready.
Yeah, just bungled my burst completely. Faint, self-healy. I'm a cloak. I think there's like one more ad to pull. No, that's all. Oh, okay. No CC apparently. Oh, weird. Okay, that was jarring. When it just yoinks you out like that.
Yeah, I missed
I thought we did something wrong. Honestly,
That quick.
that surprised the hell out of me.
Actually, 2, it's 10:25. Take a quick 5 guys, use your weapon.
Is that a break time? Okay, break time. I'm thinking go Kyrian, boys. I'm thinking we go Kyrian. I'm thinking we do a chat. What do you guys think? Full commit Kyrian or save Venthyr so we can play either spec? What are you boys thinking? I'm thinking we commit, dude. I'm thinking we go full Kyrian. I think we just embrace it. And maybe like set up subtlety for Clay or something. I got about 5 minutes anyway. Check out the new Affix. What they have on Warcraft so far. Shrouded. Depending on the dungeon, you'll end up with 10+ stacks. Okay. Cool. Oh, wait. Killing Dreadlords also restores mana? That's cool. One disguised Dreadlord turned to mini boss. Looks like more hell than it's harder to deal with. Seems to be a set location dungeon. Your risk and greater rewards. Got you 3 stacks if you chosen bounty buff and a big arrestor buff. Oh, that's cool. I definitely got to give that a try. Chat, what do we think? Go all outlaw, all Kyrian, or stay Venthyr so we can maybe play some sub as well. What do you guys think? What would you rather see, man? I don't think it really makes that big of a difference because I think we're still going to be taking today to learn this fight. As of right now, I don't think we're in a situation where we can maybe kill it. Unless we somehow just do phase 2 like extremely well. I don't think we're going to be able to kill it immediately. If I win now, I think I'll be able to go swap and then sprint over to Zera Morty. Fast enough, maybe. At this point, I think I can't do it. At this point, I think I'll stay. Let's go back to sub for a bit. Although it was really fun. Go back to sub for a little bit. I feel like if I went a lot earlier, I would be able to do it fast enough. I just don't want to hold these guys up. Maybe for tomorrow, I'll just set it up as Kyrian off the bat. See how progression goes.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Agility. Oh, let's go. Huge Damie buff. I think the percent agi and versatility are literally the same like damage buff at this point between those two stats. Morning, what's up, Patrick? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Good morning, my man. Yo, do you see the new Affix is out on PTR? I'm probably gonna be checking it out tomorrow. For me, it's like evening. For you, it's morning. So for me, after sleep,
Yes, Euro. He already said.
during the next stream, I think I'm gonna be peeping. I think I'm gonna see if we can get Athaman and the other boys on PTR. If we can get some bodies, we can test out the new Affix, see what's it like, see how it works. And also try some of the new dungeons too, dude. I want to go back to Karazhan. I would like to do a Karazhan, and I'd like to do one of the new WoW dungeons. I think it'd be super fun. I know that for Warlords of Dungeons, the docks, the Affix works there, but I wonder if it works on like Upper Kara as well. Or whatnot. Because if it works there, I'd love to see it, dude. It's been a while since I've been there. It's been so long. Okay, once everybody's ready, we'll be able to go. Oh, food buff, that's what it is. So for Patrick, we haven't got too much progression. We got to see phase 2 once, but we only get to see phase 2 in the middle of the night. So we still have like about what, an hour and a half to go. So at least we're getting some progression. Let's just see more of the fight, which is good. Oh, I need to go and make a slice and dice thing. Oh, maybe I should have left chat. Maybe I should have left and looked at my gear. I need to get slice and dice rolling. A conduit for slice and dice. Because I only have condemned animate sphere, which is okay, but like recruitment are just so much stronger. I was thinking maybe I should do this. So I can get double tanky buffs. Because the heal here is alright, but like the slice and dice heal is so much better, especially for the downstairs phase. Do I have that on this spec? I do. Actually, how much healing do I do as outlaw versus sub? Okay, this is my outlaw healing. Slice heals a lot, dude. Heals as much as leech. And then here it should be a healing as well, yeah? Slice heals for a ton. Heals for a lot. Heals quite a bit. And then the subtlety runs should be no slice and dice. Yeah, just token appreciation, be healing somebody else. I definitely need to go and slot that conduit when we get a chance. If we get somebody like if we get next break, or I guess if we get somebody maybe like having to AFK for a second, we'll take advantage of the situation. We'll just go set up. Let's get a slice and dice rolling. The slice heal is kind of big.
Spreading for marks.
Yeah, Outlaw and Subtlety Burst, the opener is literally the same. Both of them can hit that 20k. Except they got really good procs that time.
King's more than one.
But then for sub, the damage falls off pretty hard. Especially with mechanics. Because it is nowadays an uptime spec. Not as burst of a spec anymore. Hell, Outlaw is probably more burst spec.
Grip if you can.
I can't. Pull us.
Balls.
I guess one will save cooldowns. We did miss one ad, so we're not gonna have our full buff if we do hit intermission. But maybe we'll still be okay. Hopefully. Hopefully. I'm just holding CDs for the ad down below. For the Anduin's out. We feign this? Let's pick up.
Hold them.
Bring us up.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. 5 seconds. Tank is down, but we can res. We're gonna have one stack missing, boys. So it's like a difference between 90% damage reduction to like 89, 88% damage reduction. That's gonna be a slight DPS take it as difference, but it's gonna make a huge change whether we live or die this next phase.
Smite. Give me battle shout.
You can blast it. Eller.
You got it.
Just gonna single target the boss here. Just funneling, boys. On to the main big bad guy as much as we can until detonation, and then we can swap. $86 damage reduction, so it's 4% difference. That's a pretty noticeable difference, honestly. Just because the boss pipes. Oh god, this walls. Okay, this ad gotta die. Oh my god, we're all just melting. We're just all melting, bro. It's over. Yeah, I just didn't have full stacks, didn't have the defensive, didn't have that offensive. Damn. Alright, how do we do on the boss damage though? We're just piping remnant. About the same as Outlaw, honestly. Like with us focusing on that boss's sub and focusing on his Outlaw, I feel like we do about the same damage. Honestly. I don't feel like we do that much more. Just spamming eviscerating this guy. I don't know, man. I feel like sub and Outlaw just do about the same for this fight at the moment. I mean, the funnel definitely is noticeable because the boss is taking slightly more, but like, I don't know. It's not as good a funnel as it used to be. I feel like the funnel is fantastic if I have like everything rolling, then maybe I could make it some work. Man, I really want to try this as a Kyrian Outlaw.
Trouble you for some oatmeal raisins, good.
Great, now I'm hungry again.
Lock rocks, please. Thank you.
Alright, chat, we have about an hour and a little bit over left on this boss. I think I want to try to see if I might be able to get an excuse to just go switch Kieran for the last hour, maybe. Like, I think to myself, like, I'm just having more fun as Outlaw. And it's like, the more we see into this fight, the less I feel like it was just our composition that I need sub. Maybe look at a different composition, it'd be a lot stronger. Except that opener was nutty. That was a nutty opener. Everything proc for me.
That's right for Marks.
Except I'm getting eviscerate blocked. Is there a go again?
That's a go again.
Oh my god, dude. Alright. That was actually kind of an okay opener too. Fantastic damage at the start. But yeah, this spec really does feel like a spec that's like, man, walking away from the boss, I'm not doing that much, dude. I'm not getting those autos. I'm not getting those shadow strikes. That's crazy. Honestly crazy. Has any Outlaw actually killed this boss though? Killed Andy? I need to check. Why should there be at least one, man? If he has a decent log, maybe then I'll be like, you know what? I'm going Kyrian. SEPULCHER, Anduin, melee tier, Outlaw is an F tier. Temporarily using heroic parses because there's no mythic parses. Literally no Outlaw who killed Anduin on mythic. So instead it's using heroic parses. Apparently somebody did like 27k DPS though, as a Kyrian. That's not that bad. That's not bad at all. What about sub? How much sub do in this fight? Settle team. So maximum 39k, but I wonder how much of it is just bad on the ads. I mean, we could probably have a pad fight. Just see how it goes. I don't know, man. I'm like mulling over back and forth in my head. Trying to decide what I want to do. Hell of an opener, though.
In the barrier? Marks.
Spread. Stun. AOE incoming.
He's 1-1.
Yeah, man, so I'm thinking maybe I'll go Kyrian. So up over towards the last hour of the night. If I can find a moment. If let's say someone's AFK or someone has a DC issue or something. If I receive that, I'll be like, alright, quick swap. Just try it.
Pull us.
Pull us. Communicate. Stop.
Go to green.
This phase chasing
Thank
after
you,
one
Dr.
another.
Nerfs.
Please.
Kingsborn 2.
Don't have a self heal. Trying to save a lot of my funnel damage. Like Lich King.
Pull them.
Pull me up, Scotty. We got 10 seconds, dude. We got so much time. Normally this would be like a 5-second thing. Nice. What the? What happened? Oh, we got 2 dead. At least we got. Oh, we missed an ad somewhere, man. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt, boys. Alright, let's give it the best shot. I think I'm gonna single target Lich King and just pipe his pipes. Get the ads out, get the ads out. Yeah, now we can do it.
Sending. You wanna get slapped? Oh no. Didn't have no damn, I don't think. Oh, maybe we did. Oh, that wall could have been bad. We did anyway. Alright. Alright. Maybe we could just go and make a swap, dude. I just want to try it. Because we're not really gonna know if it's any decent or kind of okay-ish until we actually give it a try. We gotta wait. We're gonna wait until a good moment. Because I want to swap, but I don't want to hold this up. I don't want him waiting on me. But I feel like it could work okay. I feel like it would feel really good. It'd be a lot of cooldown reduction. It'd be a lot of vanishes. It'd be a lot of resets. It'd be pretty good in AoE too. Sit pick up from Kirin will also be kind of nice for survivability. Mechanicus Kirin damage will also be pretty decent too. Somebody AFK? Somebody's AFK. Okay. We go to the 1 pull. In this barrier.
30k opener? What is this? Chat, what was that? You said opener? 30k there? Oh, just procking. That was so lucky. I was extremely lucky just now. That was nuts. 30k opener.
Behind you, behind you, behind you,
Green,
behind you,
green,
behind
green,
you.
green. Okay, Kingsborn 1, guys.
Look at that 20k DPS. Way out to the pool begin. Oh my god, super by the way. I never noticed boomies do that hard. Maybe a Windows ads like that was a bad idea. Because they're very, very, very fragile ads. Gotta be very careful with how you pull them.
AOE incoming.
Pull up.
Spread. Stack.
What was that? I done. It was just procs. It was just my tier procking super hard because my Shadow Strikes are procking over and over with the tier sub bonus, and I'm getting the Weapon Master double Shadow Strike procs while Shadow Blades is up. So it just gets like really lucky draw.
Kingsborn 2, get ready.
Really lucky opener. It's all RNG chance. Like, I think it's like a 15% chance with 5 comp points. So I got like what, an 18% chance with 6 comp points to get a Shadow Strike. It's only like a 15% chance for you to have a second hit. It's just extremely lucky opener.
Start breaking them out.
Bring us up.
Get us out of there, boys. Get me out of here! Uh-oh. Somebody died.
Get me out, please.
You're welcome.
Last time we still got a barrier.
Fucking saw with that.
Still got barrier. Nobody stood on the barrier to get it healed.
Let's interrupt. We still have 15 seconds.
Big unfortunate.
Long time.
Yeah, we are.
Well, we're doing the phase with an extra DPS, I'm just saying.
You want to keep another DPS out? I think we
No, it's fine.
Okay, does anybody need to AFK for a bit?
Second group or like tell me where?
I'm just trying to find a moment, boys.
Barrier.
I don't know if we could just like sit down there and not do anything for 15 seconds. Because we had 15 seconds.
The problem is we're just not having another big AoE CC on the
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, we don't have enough CC yet.
the up top.
Never mind. I was just
Yeah,
scared.
their casts are just going off and killing you guys.
Well, like, stars are done at that point, and barriers low. We can just, that's like a prime in cap.
This is Mythic? Yes, it is, Sean. Yes, it is, my man. We tried to proc through Anduin. We just recently saw nerfs for him, but we haven't really seen that much in terms of like P2 and beyond. So we're still trying to make sure we get P1 done right. You know, we're just practicing P1. That's all we're doing. That's why we're wiping at the end on purpose. 100%. No, we're just trying to figure this out. P1 in particular. I don't want to. I really want to play Outlaw for this fight. I really am trying to find an excuse to go Outlaw. If somebody's like needs a moment, needs a break or something, or needs to AFK for whatever reason, I'm gonna head over to Ouroboros real quick and swap. Let's just try Kirin Outlaw. I think it'd be kind of okay. Yeah, on purpose. Yeah. We're just practicing. That's all we're doing. We're like, I don't like the phase 1 so much. We're like, you know what? All right, boys. That was a good run. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's go. Let's go back to P1. Would you find myself a Mythic run yet? Hoping to run across server. Yeah, hopefully with 100. They just need what is it? 100 alliance guilds to get into Hall of Fame. With the Anduin nerfs, hopefully the guys that have been working on this boss for a while, hopefully they'll get pretty close to getting him down, and then there'll be more guilds and alliance populating what Lords of Dread and Regulon kills, and hopefully more guilds will be on Jailer. Alliance needs a pretty, all the help they can get, man. It's pretty tough. They're just the difference between the amount of guilds that were able to kill Jailer on Mythic and on Alliance and Horde is just a night and day difference, honestly. I'm actually gonna try not holding CDs. I'm gonna try to see what happens if I just send a sub. Maybe that's how the spec feels much better. Yeah, Sean, might not be a bad idea to just start peeping some guilds, man, putting in some apps and stuff. But as soon as the Hall of Fame will be done with, man, it's gonna be so much easier. Much easier. Not only is it going to be cross server, but also cross faction too. Oh my god. The amount of pools of guilds you'll be able to that'll be open to you will just be a night and a difference. I'm a horsey, my guild, just a lot of bad people. Oh, a horde, my guild just full of bad people. Yo, I just gotta just need a little bit of time, you know what I mean? Find some time to find the guild, man. Sometimes, honestly, sometimes it's all about looking for a guild that's right for you, man. If you're looking to progress, if you're looking to improve, sometimes like the environment is what gotta change. You know what I mean? It'd be like that.
Send it. Kill the soul.
Just gonna keep piping Arthas best we can. Gonna keep trying to pipe him as best as we can, boys. Oh, single target dam.
You're on this soul, guys. Soul needs to die. Good.
Defensive.
Nice. Wait, clean. Wait, what? Wait, clean. Go. That was a clean intermission. Incredibly clean intermission. Maybe calling too early, but that was really well done. Well done, guys. Wow. Look, all the ads are dead too. But it's crazy. Wait, that's actually OP. What the hell? We did it, boys! Oh my god, we actually did it! Huge! Clean intermission, and he's at 58! Bro, he has no health. Actually has no health. Okay, well hopefully this guy doesn't kill us.
Break it. King's 1-1, King's 1-1, King's 1-1.
You gotta stop.
Second intermit to go.
Oh my fucking god, I missed it.
Why are the ads?
Oh yeah. Damn man, yo gaming, I see, dude. That's you said that was a 260, bro. I don't understand, dude. You got the box, you got the good trinket, you got your double Lego. It looks like you got like at least a 2-piece here set.
How was
if not a 4-piece or 3-piece.
Get that CC'd?
1, 2.
We did
1,
relatively good,
2. No. You got 3-piece. I don't know, man. I feel like on a 9-2, bro. Ellie's fine, but enhanced pipes now. Enhanced actually pipes. I don't understand. I'm so very surprised. Maybe they just wanted a range, dude. Maybe they wanted a range. I have 3. I can see on a character.
Okay.
That's crazy. Those fast cast. It is, yeah. So Vic, with this one, as you kill ads,
we're good.
Okay.
while no ads are dead, they get a slow cast. 1 ad dead, they get fast.
Good
2 ads dead, fast. 3 ads dead. The 4th ad, fast casting. He locks you out. If he gets a cast through, you're done. If he gets a cast through, you're done. Keep in mind the guy that climbed you was also a shaman. Like, huh? This dungeon was the OS. I think it would be asking for a night for like WTF at 3. I know, right? That makes no sense. Enhance is actually even better than Ellie in some cases. Ellie's best for warriors. Dude, it's so good. Enhance, yeah, it's best for like any melee. I don't know, man. guess it's a mythic only. It is a mythic only. At least a support. I know, right? Especially in PvP, it's like just heals half the time. I think it is a support, isn't it? That's crazy. Yeah, gaming. I have no idea, man. That guy, honestly, you don't need to be a part of that group. You could be in a better group. I mean, that guy literally just. I don't understand how elemental would be better than enhancement in a DOS. I mean, there's one big pull you do in DOS, and that's the Night Fae area. Elemental will maybe kind of struggle. I mean, enhancement will maybe kind of struggle there, but everywhere else it's gonna be fine because you don't do giga pulls anywhere else, and you'll do even better single target funnel damage. Yeah, it's so good. It's actually so good. That guy's weird, man. You don't need to be in that +9, honestly. I'm gonna heal it 10 seconds a day away. For real. Oh, I guess you do become a healer for 10 seconds. You do, yeah, you have that one talent. Climbing lots of keys. That's my key this week. I know, right? Like, you do 15s, 14s, man. Like, you don't actually need that key. You're just doing a 9, I think, for what? Cosmic Flux, maybe? Or Valor? Just getting weekly done? You don't even need this key. If you really wanted to, you could just do a haul as 14 easily.
Spread. Stack. AOE incoming.
I just run queue with the Dalaran. Dude, honestly, yo, if you're on tomorrow, actually tomorrow we're doing PTR. At least I really want to do PTR. You're more than welcome to join us, by the way, if you want to do PTR. But I want to try the new Affix. New Mythic Plus Affix is out on PTR. And I think it looks like the new rating Affix as well, so I want to try some stuff. And apparently there's a new vendor. I think it's just for Mythic Plus keys, but it is like a gear vendor. Oh, that'd be awesome. Try to get a ring and DOS is really good for enhance. Oh, yeah. That's really nuts. Yeah, oh yeah, the haste one, the haste master one. I know which one you're talking about then. I know which one you mean.
Send it up. So we're supposed to give the girl big pulls. Yeah, I haven't got to try it yet. I need to try that talent though. I need to try it for myself, man. It's been a bit since I tried it. Ring slaps? Oh yeah, it does. It's huge. I end up getting that on my druid with leech for resto. It's pretty good. It's a good like haste heavy with master on the side. It's a really solid ring.
Break him.
What's up?
Dude, honestly, as a Vengeance, I want to have an idea who's a talent some dungeons. As a Vengeance, I want to find good Ellie who is a talent some dungeons. For real. I gotta give it a try myself then, yeah? I gotta give it a try on my Shaman at some point. Because I've been playing a little bit of Ellie. I made that Earthquake Legendary, which I think hopefully I still have. Hopefully I didn't swap to someone else dumb. Weapons are heroic too. Mostly have heroic on like difficulty up. I don't know, man. I don't know. For a +9 to 260 item level, I don't understand. I don't understand. Maybe that guy is stuck from like, maybe he just came back to the game and he just remembers that enhancement was bad back in the day. Maybe that's all he remembers. Because some people literally do have like an outdated like idea of which class is good, which class isn't good. It's probably going to be a go again with a tank dead, but
Swap those balls.
Practicing this is not a bad idea.
Got one coming right into the group now. Careful.
Well, this wall is toxic.
On that soul, everyone.
Ow. Tank's dead, so it's whoever gets more damage gets aggro. Trying to pipe it.
No, my guy wasn't
pipe
saying
it.
that. It was absolutely fucking like just
You're hot mic, hello.
God damn.
I fucking cataclysm.
I don't know, I like I wanted to plus with the comp.
It's sorry about that. and I'm
that's
pretty
a
drunk
Vengeance
too, so
Hashem.
sorry.
Oh, good.
Comp of Feral, Ellie, Destro, Vengeance, Arsham. Oh, that'd be really good. Ellie, Destro, and the Feral. So what would you bring the Feral for? Single target? Or what?
No.
You got a boomer. Those are the 4 people. Smite, myself, Decrepit, and Euro. We had a war like that.
NZM rare, I had an elemental blast.
Let's go playing with Light
Hands to deal 45k crit. Yeah, that thing could slap. You did a ton of damn.
No, they had the newer.
Yeah, so why would you want to run that kind of comp back? The Vengeance Arsham I could see a Destro Ellie I think is fantastic for AoE, but Feral?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, SG plus a bit of burst in AoE. Their AoE is, I guess, a little bit better than a Boomkin nowadays, right? I guess that's true. I guess if you put it like that, then yeah. With Berserk, put a big bleed, do some AoE, and get a bit of single target, which I guess would make up for like the lack of SC that Elisham would bring. Unless you're looking to like take things onto bosses, like bring more ads onto bosses and just cleave an AoE, which I think would be huge.
That's fine.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be a good composition. I gotta get a 4-piece back for Vengeance. I feel like I'd feel so much tankier if I can just get cooldown reduction on Feldev. I think it'd be in a fantastic spot because sometimes I'm great if I get resets. I'm great if I can just get my spikes up all the time. But whenever I don't have the spikes and I don't have resets and I'm just kind of out of mobility, like I feel a lot less squishy. And then Arsham also funnel. I guess so, yeah. Want to play an outlaw? That's illegal. I know, right, dude? I've been trying to find the opportunity to swap to Outlaw Kyrian. I've been trying, dude. I've been talking about it on stream. I want to give it a try. I'm gonna do one more pull as sub. After that, I think I want to go and port out real quick, swap to Kyrian Outlaw, and then try that as a Kyrian Outlaw for a couple of pulls in the last hour. Only feeling in big pulls and small pulls. I feels bad. I.e. top. Oh yeah. Top. There's only so much you can do though. There's only so much you can really do.
Not really.
But I think Demon Hunter is like one of those classes that's like perfect set up for big pulls. In the current meta of big pulls,
To be fair,
it's a great tank though.
100% of the time, practically.
Yeah, but
Perfect structured tank for it.
This is extra rude weapon.
That in the barrier there.
I was waiting for a hearsay, Your Honor, or leading and all the bullshit.
Misdirection.
There you go.
Fuck you, Moose.
What difficulty to do? Mythic.
We would have been fine.
Mythic and the Prog.
Man. Mike, you got that? Yeah. Alright. King's Smart 1.
Feels good to DPS again and give Minmark fucking heart attacks.
So, you know, gunning for me.
No shit, yeah. Try to see if we can prog. Just follow the big birds and Arduin wing part of the OS. Oh my god. Yeah, that'd be so fun. That'd be so awesome. I imagine you feel like godly. Imagine you feel like literally nothing can touch you.
Bolus.
Do you remember that time Minmark went to the wrong basher?
Hey, how about you shut the fuck up and eat my ass?
Yeah, that dude. I'll tell you what though, thankfully this bucket doesn't have like a gate that sends you down to a fucking secret realm.
Oh my god, I remember that. Who would do that?
Any eyebrow
Yo,
raisers
chill.
in the group?
Fucking Swark hated me for that, dude.
Kingsborn 2. Don't miss it, dude.
He wasn't the only one.
Oh.
Fucking did that, you're toxic.
Dude, he told me, he whispered me after that and said that guy can never fucking go to the bathroom ever again. Fucking banned. He doesn't get a hall pass.
Yo, finish his barrier.
Oh, this dad is taking a while to die. Dad isn't dead. Ad never died.
Stay.
I don't think our ad ever died.
It didn't.
Like
82.
1%.
Well, let's see. Sorry.
Damn.
You wipe. It's fine.
Okay, we're wiping go again. Millicodex Trinket to live for 30 minutes. Yeah. I imagine that'd be really, really good. Wait a second. Oh, dazzling. Oh, I shot a step to him, but how do you live there? By the way, that's huge. Okay, I want to swap, boys. I really want to swap. Got a shrink and I can live for like 13 minutes. 50 versus 1 against Horde, lol, with the birds. You're pretty easy. Oh, for real, dude, for real. Yeah, Codex, I gotta get that, dude. I gotta get some actual ticket trinkets. Because with those, I feel like I'm feeling a lot better. I got a lot of damage trinkets, but like, they don't actually do anything for me. I gotta get some actual ticket trinkets, and I'll be in a good spot. I feel like I'm gonna feel a lot better. Because I got, what, I'm mostly DPS main. Then I'm gonna ask Josh to drop a stone for me. Wait. Maybe it's work?
Hey, Hero.
Yes.
Is this DK thing a one night thing only? Or is it still a TBD?
It's gonna be at least, if we don't, if it's not dead by Thursday, it's at least gonna be in tonight and a Thursday thing.
I'm asking to see if Swark can maybe drop a stone for me.
You can thank Lucy.
You can drop a stone for me for a sec, then I can maybe port out.
What if they're here tomorrow?
Swap, come back.
I don't know.
Like
we'll
Kyrian.
You're doing a great job, dude.
I fucking trash.
Please. Drop a thing for me.
Like what?
I think I messed up.
Puck.
Would it be like easier for you to be on holiday?
I mean, that is easier.
No mind.
I'll do,
I don't think you saw it.
less, I think.
I don't know if it's possible for you to do less, my dude.
Okay, after this, I think
Hey,
I'll ask
listen,
the
I
other
do
warlock.
take damage until intermission, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
We're gonna do one outlaw as Ventier, and then we'll go
At
Kyrian.
least I'm beating a certain...
He's in 239 ages. Yo, that's a really good trinket. Yo, that's gonna be so good next season.
Yeah, what the
In
hell?
season 4, that trinket, the Codex, and the Danny cheat death trinket are gonna be fantastic.
Make shaman jokes around Elderfall.
This is gonna be insane.
Fucking,
Yeah, details.
And the fact that you could buy some of those trinkets from like those coins. Hopefully you can get those coins from like not just raiding. Hopefully you can get them from like other PvE content in general. Bye buff boys, yo! We got the big buff boys! Yo, let's enjoy ourselves a 5 buff while we got it. Huge! Everyone our finisher just slaps for a ton. So we can't do a 30k opener as a subtlety can, but a 20k consistently every single time, love it.
Spread for marks. Kingsborn 1.
Scaling up with DOS. Not scaled trinket though, since no DOS. Oh, true. No DOS, you're right. It's only like raids.
Oh,
Huh?
oh, pussy puck!
That was gonna be weird with the ads.
God damn it, Spork.
Mark losing threat. Wow.
W.
That's a weird one. I also messed up.
I need help on that side.
Is my Treblade's ability a little early? Ooh. Well, those ads are definitely gonna break early. They are breaking.
Almost.
I appreciate the moon.
That works.
Dead. What the fuck?
That's my fault. Twice work for anywhere.
Get one of them up.
The ad's gonna die much slower. Please don't like assume when we're gonna come out.
Oh god.
Okay. I mean, I'm watching the health.
I'll just ran a fire.
Talk about downstairs.
Self heal.
Oh.
I'm actually really excited that we get different dungeons back. What are your thoughts on it on the 4th season? There's got to be like a good trinket somewhere in some of the other dungeons, right? I'm sure like Water's gonna have some. Okay, we're dead.
No.
Nobody CC'd.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hey guys, I'm not supposed to be here.
I'm gonna ask the other warlock to drop a port, and I'm just gonna port myself back into the place, into the key, into the dungeon, into the key. I literally used every word except the raid. What am I doing with my life?
I've had my PI macro messaging this random priest, and he just messaged me. He's like, leave me the fuck alone. Because I've been messaging him for like 3 hours, spamming him. Bro, fucker. Oh shit.
Well, if you would just PI you and message him.
How many beers have you had?
It'll be interesting provided the scale
Are
as
they
well.
gonna
Yeah,
push
they're
that
probably
now?
gonna be. I mean, they did pretty good with Legion ones, dude. I mean, this ring is fantastic. That just nerf it down.
Canadian?
And it's still really, really good. Hey, friend, can you drop a summon stone? Drop a summon stone for me when you get a chance. I'm gonna ask Billy. Maybe he'll do it. Billy? Summon stone? I whispered to Warlock so far, nobody dropped a summon stone for me. Wait, did it start out with the ritual ruin off the bat? I guess not. Yo, that's twice that I asked a Warlock to drop a summon stone for me. Huh. Okay, weird. But they probably don't pay attention. Alright, after this one, boys, we're just gonna release Arth. And we're just gonna request a port, I guess. I don't know. I do want to try the Curing Outlaw for a bit. System are actually like properly set up. Have proper talents. Or proper poisons. Or not a lack of poisons. You say in a party? If I'm in a party with one, I think I'm in a melee group.
Spread for Mars. Kingsborn 1.
Come on, green.
One's missing still. Huge.
AOE incoming.
Kingsborn 2.
That's me. We got a self heal. I'm gonna see if we can maybe get a big setup on the boss. On the mini boss in here.
Please kill these ads.
I guess so.
10 whole seconds of just waiting, man.
I'm gonna do, baby.
Ooh, thank you.
Finish this
Still
barrier.
Barrier. Oh, I was gonna say that was gonna be bad if we didn't. But we have been pretty bad with finishing barrier, like just standing in there and getting healed. I feel like everybody just gets in there and we were basically full, so it doesn't look like we really need healing. But it's like if you see that necrotic effect in the bars, you just heal. Did I for portal already? I know, right? Yeah, twice now. I asked 2 warlocks. One of them is drinking though. I don't know what the other guy's doing. But one is drunk, so I'm not gonna hold up against him.
Wall?
The other warlock though, I was surprised he ignored me. How rude.
Finish ad.
Okay, he's gonna. Okay. I'm gonna summon.
So we're accepting.
I'm just gonna take a summon. I'm just gonna do a summon. I'm gonna go swap. I forget my poison again though. I swear to God, I forgot my poison. That's so bad.
Don't really need a nuke.
Got an affix for unpost changes you want to see. So the affix is gonna be. You mean like for next season or current season? Current season, I can't really think of one. Yo, drop a summon stone for me. I'm gonna try summon in the last hour. So in the last hour, boys, we just go to a Kyrian. We're just gonna play proper Kyrian. Better survivability. Hopefully better damage if we stick it to Outlaw. And doesn't feel any different than sub. Doesn't really feel like trolling. Look at this guy. Look at this boy. Look at him go.
Hi, Joe.
Fucking.
Huge. I kind of want to see some of the unknown affix changes, like necrotic acting like iron for our stacks, or inspiring only stop at DPS interrupts and stuns. Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I see what you mean now. Yeah, I see what you mean. So like, yeah, I think it'd be kind of interesting for them to like maybe tune them, right? Try different buffs, different nerfs. I don't think it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
I know that the seasonal affix should be pretty easy. It doesn't seem to be super complicated, as people are gonna have to learn these new dungeons and new routes and everything. So that's gonna be interesting.
Hi, Steru.
Sword, if you send that damage into Nolan King, the monstrous soul will...
that damage without Havoc, yeah, so that won't happen again.
That and that. And now it should be good. Now it should be as good as we can be on Outlaw, boys. Hopefully. Unless I got something else wrong. Let's see how this feels. If this plays pretty good or better or decent enough, then maybe I'll do this for a prog and Anduin from now on. We'll see, right? Good opener.
Get in the spirit.
Can't hit the boss at all. Literally missing him a lot.
Super, behind you.
King wrong
Oh,
one.
that was staff. I hit Havoc more than one. It's bad.
Yeah,
This
I don't
feels
hate
fun.
that more than one boom game. Don't
This
say
feels
that again.
fun.
Boomify win?
Chat, this feels really fun. Oh my god. That's so fast paced. New talent system. I wonder if you could summon all the dead. Oh yeah, you could be like maybe like a Frost DK and you summon a whole army like you used to back in the day. You used to be able to summon a whole army as a Frost Death Knight. It's a blood DK. It should just be a cooldown. Just use it whenever you wanted to. It's so good.
Oh, hello, I'm out.
We got pulled out hell early.
No, we were just slow as fuck down there.
Did we miss the ad completely?
Go again.
Yeah, we did. It's about the same. Although I think my rotation is definitely a little more scuffed than before. This is gonna be a little bit of practice for me. But should be a lot safer. It should be a lot, like, especially downstairs. Should be very, very safe. Because I think I'm triple defensive on this thing. Can't do undead. I can't look at my soulbind of a dead afterlife spirit image. Of a dead soul. While I'm dead. What kind of BS is this? When Affix posted to pull small, it feels horrible due to since it's due to one Affix and there's a counterplay. Yeah, I agree with you on that one, Big. I feel like there should be a counterplay to every single Affix, whether it's something that class brings or something. Like in Rage, you can just get classes with like de-enrage effect, and you can de-enrage the more important mobs. And that's a class counter in Affix. Like if an Affix, let's say, has no counterplay, like quaking for example, it just happens, at least they were like, alright, well at least quaking only hits everybody around you. It still has an interrupt effect, it'll hit others, but like it won't hit you, and it's like, okay, well that's, at least you can like stand apart. That's something you can do in order to mitigate for it. Like the way that Blizzard should look at affixes, it should be like an extra mechanic. I don't think they should look at it as like a throughput mechanic for all of them. Like Grievous is a healer throughput fight, right? Everything is gonna just require more healing, so you can't really go as like damage heavy as you normally do in Mythic Pluses. And defense are gonna be a lot more valuable. And I need group healing, like a utility that a DPS can bring. That can be kind of interesting to a certain degree. But I agree with you on that. Like even bursting, remember when that you couldn't do anything about it? Now you can like dispel it. They had a counterplay, so you could bring it to Shadow Priest or Disc Priest or Holy Priest, you could just remove it. Or a Monk with Renew, just remove it once you stack it up super high. Inspiring could be anti-inspiring mobs that clear inspiring on nearby mobs or intensely pulling them together. Like in the Aquatic Wake, you could have one of the more dangerous mobs that isn't. Lose suicide to pull, and then tank and healer would only counter the. Wait, hold on, I gotta reread it again. Maybe Inspiring could have an anti-inspiring mob spawn. That clear, inspiring, and okay, so basically would have another pack with a mob with anti-inspiring. You pull them together to clear it, but then you have to pull two mobs together. Maybe something like that could work. That could be interesting. What's up, Brawler Sam? How you doing, my man? Hagen Dallas has been it's very good, my guy. Just waiting for that 925. Waiting for more Dragonflight updates. Super excited for it overall. How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Hope you are having a good one, Brawler. Trying to get MAGA or Heritage gear. Let's go, my dude. Yo, hope you get it, my guy. Doing great, thanks for asking. Hey, man. That's awesome. Hope you get your heritage armor. This feels a lot more fun than Skirin, by the way. Let's see pick up. Where's my homie? There he is. As my homie.
How many laps was that?
That was about 6. Little known fact, Billy is a state champion cross country runner.
That's false.
Come on, dude.
I only played baseball in high school and college. Or baseball and soccer, excuse me.
Spread out the moves. The moon, stop wasting my fucking damage.
That was toxic. We all know he needs it.
For who?
I'm trying to focus up so much, boys. Just trying to focus up on playing this right.
Actively running away, dude. The most toxic partner.
I missed my anime charge comp point completely. Now I got it.
Bye.
I tried.
Hold on.
Me and Fellas.
In the bear, in
All
the bear.
50.
I stunned. With my 10 stun.
Almost didn't get the barrier either. Jesus.
You get a gold star, and not Izzo. Oh no, what happened?
Not Nick.
That would be Kingsborn too. You're gonna be fucked up top with damage. And it's done.
I'm gonna stay on it full time.
We're not gonna have enough fucking inroad.
So we got those down.
Stop in 3.
Finish that berry.
Now.
Nice. Get us out. Get it out of there.
Guys are nuts.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here.
Oh, we did it!
Huge.
You're welcome.
Huge.
Need that
Massive.
Nick guy anyway, right? Holy
That guy is just, I don't even know. I have no words.
I have a couple.
Drinking.
43 of them Mag Orc Warrior. Oh, you level them? Okay.
Yes.
What experience did you say to level through? I think WAD was probably the fastest, is what I heard.
Hots and lust.
That's cool, man.
Fuck.
Okay, I'm just gonna try to avoid the ads the best I can here. Go with the big boy. We're gonna have to get on him whenever we start getting him low. Try to keep the cleave rolling as well.
Nut on this soul.
Oh god, no! Oh. They walked him out of my melee range. I wonder how many other melee got hit by the same thing. Like, the mob was on top of us, and then the tank moved in the last second. I'm just spamming my abilities. I'm like, oh, nothing's going off. It's like, oh, I'm not even like next to him. Okay.
I even did so much more damage than I normally do to that.
Damn.
People scared.
Magar affect necrotic since necrotic's a bleed. Does Magar affect necrotic? I don't
Scared to nut.
think so. Hold on. Well, so Magar, I think only reduces curses. I don't think it reduces bleeds. Does it always? Does it bleeds? The tanks will get Kyrian Infinite. With Infinite uses 3 on 3 minutes CDM would be mad though. Invoke. As a CD, it going to be the same as Vile or Embrace. Yeah, it's going to be nutty. I was at a Burning Crusade trying to get some gear pieces that look like a Blood Knight. Oh, that's
Real
cool.
talk,
That's cool. I like
I
that.
don't want to wipe to that shit again.
Hell yeah.
When it's starting its cast, you guys need to be like swapping on it, and all damage is going into that ad.
That's awesome. It says bleeds, curses, and diseases. Does it bleeds? Oh wait, that's actually that's a good question. That if necrotic counts as a bleed, which I think it does get treated as a bleed with the Kyrian, then I think it should make necrotic last less long. I think the only way really to try it big is to maybe go on like PTR, and then like make a tank, right? Go copy a tank over and make like a non-Magar tank. Make a Mythic Plus key, like a 10, and just put necrotic on it. Go into a dungeon, slap a necrotic on, get hit by a mob, and just you can see like the duration, get auto attacked, like stun the mob, so you can just see the duration, how long it lasts. And then do the same thing on the Magar. But I imagine it probably works that way if like a Kyrian file removes it. Then I imagine that would too, yeah. But I'm not 100% though. I think, but I'm not 100%. I'm starting to get a little bit better at this chat. It's been a bit since I played Kyrian Outlaw. I think last time I played it was we did Lahuvium, and I enjoyed the hell out of it. It was enjoyable. There's a little bit like, wow, what's a lot going on, but then once you get it like figured out, it's pretty decent.
In despair. Spread out. See you, cat boy. Big red. King's 1-1.
Have you gone yet? Oh, okay. I was wondering. Like,
I was waiting for it.
that's okay.
Lagging.
Yeah, brain lag. It worked out somehow.
Can send us.
Oh, thank God. It died. It died.
Beep, beep, beep.
It died.
Holy shit, I'm gonna die. Clowns.
Nerfs are good.
It is up, please. Thank you.
I do like the beep beep though.
Kings 1,
People
2.
just stood there and wouldn't fucking move, man.
We got pulled up super late, Jen.
Oh, no one CC'd. Oh, that came in a little late. That's what they're trying to go for. He was a blasphemy for a stunt. That didn't go well at all. Yeah, that actually might be pretty big. That actually might be pretty big. If you can remove that. If you can just let the necrotics fall off faster. Yeah, I can maybe see if anything, maybe nerfing those things. That could be a way to play it too. Unforge. How did that feel? No, that felt pretty good. I don't know if that's supposed to be 10k DPS at the end or like that, but I like the opener. Dude, Echo Intermission does so much damage with the resets it has. Jesus, look at that thing. It actually does decent damage in like PvE. 13k a pop? That's not bad at all.
Please start getting soul stones out.
That'd be pretty sick, huh? No, me. Therefore, they don't exist.
Yeah,
Any pro code breaker?
I haven't got one all night. What are you talking about? Object permanence.
Imagine breaking bro code and then expecting to get soulstone.
She doesn't understand that the council's about to be formed against her.
What are you even talking about?
She broke bro code. The council's forming.
The hash log was ironic. Muting Jash? Holy fuck.
Yeah, dude.
And poisons too. Yeah, poisons, curses. I didn't know those bleeds too. That's crazy.
I was singing our theme song, okay?
Jash using it. Yeah.
Although it's like what, by 10% or 20?
lives in Boston.
Because if it lasts 20% less long, that could be cool. Or bad. I know this was super high. Imagine there's a mechanic like, oh, you get a curse,
almost,
and then it'll last like less long, and then you could make it mess up a mechanic because of that. That'd be lame. I think with bleeds, there's no mechanics so you can mess up a bleed. Curse, I feel like maybe there could be some negative effect behind it, like if it expires a little too early. Poison, same thing actually. I wish I saw more back of orcs, man. It's one of those ratios that you just never really see that much. I wish I saw more of them in like PvP and PvE. I think the top outlaw rogue for 2s was a Maga for the longest. I don't think anymore though. Maybe it's top in 3s now. No, it's all normal orcs. Alright, we go again, boys. We go again.
The barrier. Spread.
Spread. Stack. AOE incoming.
Huge. I feel like this was a lot much easier to do good damage as Outlaw. When I was Ventier now, I'm thinking about it. I think Kyrian could do more damage overall, but it is definitely a lot more involved with rotation than what I remember. Although I think I'm starting to get better at it. It's been a bit since I practiced it.
Don't run by me.
No matter imagine bleed, Sag. Okay, so bleeds isn't a thing then. Is it just curses or is it poisons and curses?
Holy shit.
I liked it.
Yeah, bleeds would have been insane.
Run by him next time, okay?
Yeah.
It would have been incredible.
Support you. Okay.
Euro.
Cool.
I'm somehow dead too.
Ready?
Bring us up.
Bring us up, please.
Befouled Eruption 32K.
We dead, dude.
Later.
I think we're dead. Prank squad for real.
Duck Sweetie, why you in melee?
On Forge. I thought I actually had a decent pull there down below. Like absolutely just piping these ads. Crazy good.
The barrier just... Wow.
Yeah. Barrier hurt.
It did the same thing to me.
You get a AMS before the damage goes up.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I don't believe it was up from when I used it before I went down for Kingsmore.
Now, chat, I'm actually looking up. Did all the Outlaw Rogues go to Shadow Dust for 3v3s? Is that true? I think they did. Literally all the Outlaw Rogues looked like the old one playing Shadow Dust Lego for 3's arenas. That's crazy. Vanish Lego boys. Almost nobody in 3's is playing Between the Eyes. I guess the utility of Shadow Dust is kind of nuts though. You got a double kidney shot or a shorter blind or double back-to-back kicks. Dissing CDs? Yeah. Just some... I thought maybe like the Between the Eyes is going to be huge. But I guess you just play on CC.
In the barrier?
I've been never a huge fan of like being a CC bot, but I could see the value behind it though.
Spread marks?
Spread. Stack. AOE
Good boy.
incoming.
Thank you.
Wait.
Need 1-1?
The trackers don't work. Yeah, I guess you can't really ever figure out what Outlaw's cooldowns are. I guess that is going to be huge. No one knows what he's about to do. No one knows what his cooldowns are. Does he have a kidney shot? I have no idea. What's his blind? I have. There's a cooldown? It's just crazy to think that they play with a Ghost of Strike though, because I think they have to play Ghost of Strike for single target then in PvP. It just felt like a non-PvP talent for so long, man. You know, it's hard for me to get used to.
No, he didn't. It died. It died.
I'm so damn close.
Come get me, Dal. Tank.
I got you.
The tank. Go.
They call it out my name as I figured out what he was trying to say. Right as I figured out what he was trying to do. That means more cities? Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. It just feels super weird to me. Just because I'm not used to it. I need to give it a try at some point. Although I don't really do 3s. So Blunderbuss works out, or Greenskin works out for me for like 2s. I do want to get into 3s at some point though. I think it'd be really, really fun. Oh.
No stun.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Except that she death.
Oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's weird that it cheat death instead of getting knocked out. Weird. Theatrically, it's possible to distract, but very hard for most add-ons. Oh yeah, I mean, with how much desync it goes on, yeah. I mean, I guess it's, you know, possible. Like, I guess every time you see the rogue vanish, but then you can't really track the cooldown of vanish. I feel like if anything, you might just be able to track the cooldown of cloak and blind. I feel like those two abilities you might be able to. Evasion, you wouldn't be able to. Vanish, you wouldn't be able to. Basically, every time you see the rogue vanish, unless you vanish while in stealth to desync the enemy's add-ons, and then that'd be pretty difficult. That's crazy though.
Oh god.
Unless you had to get a composition like a healer and a DPS that would want to queue some 3s, then I think I'd be able to give it a try myself.
I thought it was gonna be RR. Oh, okay.
I have a joke for you.
What's the joke?
I'll lay the rest of Druid.
Oh.
That's a good one, that laughed.
Alright chat, we have about 15 more minutes of Anduin and 15 more minutes of Listen to Our Guildies lose their absolute minds on this boss. Dude, I've had a headache all day, man. At first I thought maybe I had a headache before because I didn't have enough food while before the stream.
Work, you're so far off of it.
Before the afternoon stream, I didn't have lunch. Really? But now I'm starting to think like it's something else, man. I'm gonna need to get some Tylenol or something.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, fuck.
He killed a guy.
I don't even know, man.
No. No, it's worse.
Did you taunt?
No, worse than that.
Get in the barrier.
Did you intervene?
I hit the wrong button and intervened him.
Oh, fucking
Let's get in the fucking barrier. Oh man, that sure is lovely.
Oh, is that what killed you?
Yes.
Spread for Mark.
Spread. Stack. AOE.
Behind you, behind you, behind you.
If I ran into him while he has a buff, that would have been dead, boys. That would have been dead.
Pull us.
Oh, this building is so much focus. It's crazy. It almost double shift with Shadow Dust. Oh, that's kind of huge. Wait, that's super slow. Wait, is that... do people actually do that? Like, do they just go double shiv? Just to make sure they get, like, the craziest peels in there? Like, oh man, it's so weird to think about how ballsy you go with it, too. I gotta give it a try at some point, maybe even in 2s. Or just do like a BG or something. I just want to see how much disgusting stuff can you do with it. Because I know it's been a legendary that some Outlaws have been using before Outlaw was meta. But like I never actually give it a try. Well, now I can see the value behind it. But back then we also didn't have that evasion legendary though, or PvP talent. So we didn't have that evasion PvP talent with flow, like Butterfly or Enduring Brawler, anything in order to make us like better. Gotta get Nick.
Oh, it's done, dude.
Wait, what do you mean by okay, Brawler Sam? What's up, my dude? Oh god. Well, at least you can cloak. Oh my god. He pulled aggro, that's what it walked?
Oh my dude.
Really? Those dungeon I'm doing? Really? What dungeon are you doing?
How
BC?
comfortable are you, Spork, of holding Lich King with that debuff for a couple of seconds?
I can hold it till
For real.
second hit, so it's gonna kill me.
Question, it does give a CDR to Flashcraft or the Covenant spells?
The faster we kill him, the faster we can go
does
back
it
to
give
attacking
CDR?
other shit.
Oh, that's a good question. I know it gives CDR
think
to
it was,
like, you know, Covenant
an
combat
aggro
abilities,
issue.
but Flashcraft,
You are correct.
maybe? I want to say maybe it does. I want to say maybe
Thing
it
needs
does.
to just fucking disappear.
So maybe it does. The one that is scary with the eye demon debuff that bites, yes. The one dungeon is
Spork,
scary
were you
with
guys
the
targeting it?
one-eye demon that does debuff of bites.
Should be.
Wait, I think I know which one you're talking about. It's like a Sethek Hall. Yeah. Hold on, let me look
You
at
guys are
it.
both doing less than healers to it.
Yeah, I don't know if 1 million is going to be able to stop pulling aggro from 50.
Can I think my UI is kind of bugged. I can't back up. Can I do it like this? Yeah, okay, weird. Burn Crusade, Sethek Halls. That's Sethek Halls. It's like Yor maybe, or this one. Shrag the Dead? Is that the one? The eyeball? Or am I thinking the wrong one? Maybe I'm thinking the wrong boss. That's the first one I thought of though. That one? Okay. He moves around a lot. Is it just like stuck? Is it constantly just animation or just a moving? Like, look, this guy stands still and he's just constantly moving. You know, a good look at him. And his little butt thing in the back. Yeah, that guy's pretty annoying. John Stewart? Okay. Well, actually with Stewart I won't be able to really tell. Stewart cooldown is like a 5-minute cooldown. I won't really be able to notice it, to be honest. Try it. But if I could after this raid, if I can maybe go and use Flashcraft and use it there, I think I will notice it.
Red for marks.
Yeah, like a 5-minute, it just shows me a 5. Like at a 2-minute, it at least will like show me like, oh, it's, you know, pretty close to. What is it? With evasion, it shows how, you see how it goes like 2, and then shows me the minutes and the seconds. With a 5-minute cooldown, like the Summon Steward, it's on a 5-minuter. So maybe if I can get Steward down to like 2 seconds or so, but it resets immediately. It's really hard to tell. It does? Was it noticeable for you? It's so hard for me to see. Is it Mythic? Yeah, we are, Logan. Yes, we are. Wiping in Mythic, boys. 7 minutes, and hopefully we should be, maybe we get some progression. But if anything, we should be done, dude. I am ready to get some water, maybe to get a snack. Get myself some, Tylenol. And then get some work done, man. Working a vid. Yeah, notice it? Alright. I'm gonna use, Steward now. Just so you have like a 5-minute cooldown so you can kind of stare at it. I think I need Vanish in the opener, otherwise I'd use it now. Because if it works on Fleshcraft, dude, that's huge. That's massive. Because I know some dudes have ran, I think, the Shadow Dust Legendary with Necrolord before, but I didn't notice if like Fleshcraft comes back up faster or not. Most of them go for like Vanish into Fleshcraft immediately if they do use it. while they're in stealth, they can just get himself a shield, and there's no way for him to get interrupted. It's a pretty big defensive. It seems cheesy though. Vanish, and then while you vanish, like channel flesh scuff, and you stay in stealth while you channel. It's similar to like warriors who pop parry and then flesh cut, and then you can't interrupt it because they have the parry in front of them, unless you get like a range kick. Like there, I couldn't even notice it if it moved at all. At least it was difficult for me to figure it out.
In this barrier. Spreading for marks.
Spread. Stack. AOE incoming.
King's 1-1.
Shockwave.
Oh my god, the back-to-back finishes are so insane. So fast-paced. Jesus Christ. So good.
I'll stun this, Caesar.
Oh, nice.
Yo, me and Staff have been homies on our little debuff tonight. I think we're just gonna do that every single time. Because he gets his, what is it? We get the color schemes perfectly almost always. Always get the yellow, he always gets the purple, or I'll get the purple, he always get the yellow. Just kind of play off of each other. So good. That darkness, by the way, is super helpful. This keeps us super healthy there. When it procs. Because it's an RNG chance. But on average.
Get in the barrier.
Kill the ads.
Get out of the barrier. What's up?
Oh no.
Pasta.
Green, green, go to green, go to green.
Wait, there is no yellow. Pasta exploded.
Ferguson.
I think it's a wipe. I think it's a dump for the night, honestly.
It's gonna be spicy.
Unless they want to go one more. What are you supposed to just like one in one arena?
No.
Bonus flash scouts? Oh yeah, yeah.
You guys are too much. Alright, wipe it up.
Alrighty.
A fitting way to end tonight.
Are we done? Alrighty, boys.
Yeah, never jump off unless I call it.
Man.
Not annoying.
Didn't get as much progression as I hoped it would, but maybe we'll get some more tomorrow. This is a lot more enjoyable as Outlaw, as a Kyrian. I feel like it's been a while since I played. This is so much more fast-paced.
Same fun place tomorrow, friends.
One last time? Nah, it's over. We already called it, so we're doing it tomorrow. Back tomorrow, boys, for more prog. Maybe tomorrow we'll just do like more Venti Outlaw. That seemed to be more effective. And it seemed to be a little bit easier. Or maybe I just need practice as the Kyrian. I love Outlaw. It's so fun. It's so much more fun than sub in this fight brawler. It's so good. Definitely gonna do more Outlaw tomorrow. Yo, Bic, let me go and swap Flesh Cut real quick. Just to make sure we confirm this. Just so we can see for ourselves. I'm gonna go Flesh Cut, I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna quick vanish while I get the Lego in. Because if it works, that's huge actually. Great for defensives. So Lennon, man, thanks so much for coming by, Brawler. Appreciate you, my man. Yo, let me pop that on real quick. Flush Cop, you see the 2-minute, right? See it? See it? Vanish. Yeah, it works. It works. That's huge. Get a bunch of tanky specs and swap out of the healer. I know, right? Literally a healer class. Paladin, how you doing, fam? Yo, you just popped in as we're ending the stream, man. As we're done for the night. Yo, hope you had a good one, though, Paladin. Yo, we're coming back tomorrow. more regular stream, more rating. You know, we didn't really get that much prog, Pauline. If you're gonna end up watching the VOD, didn't get too much value on the prog. But yeah, that's big. That's huge. That's massive. That's a fantastic 1-1. I know. Any big stream gamers? Nah, we're just done, Carl. We just got done. We're just wrapping it up. See you then. Hopefully we'll see you tomorrow, Kalina. And hopefully maybe we'll see you back for a regular stream. We didn't really get too far, Carl. We got P2 a couple of times, but didn't really do it clean. We're still bungling up P1. Want to do 21 top? I really do, but I don't think I can. Not tonight. I do need a 4 score, because I almost got 3k. I do want to go 3k this week, though. You want to do some actual, like, high keys, Carl, weekend or something? Like a Friday or Saturday? I gotta get work done, though. Otherwise, I would, man. But I should really get work done. Alrighty, boys, thanks for popping in. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the regular, or I'll see you guys tomorrow for the raid stream. Thursday, day off. Tomorrow, by the way, if y'all want to join me on PTR tomorrow, we're going to be doing that. I'm planning a wedding Friday and Saturday. Sunday. We could do something Sunday then. I have a day off Sunday. So you can figure something out, yeah? Alrighty. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I'll see all of you guys on next stream, boys. Peace.